And what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brickhead family here on YouTube. I am your humble host here on Let's Chat Wednesday. My name is Chit, and chat is missing once again. It does look like I'm a million miles away from you guys, but tonight, no Lego Masters. It's a bye week for Lego Masters, and then we got 2 weeks left. We got Star Wars week next week, and then the finals will be the following week. But here we are on Let's Chat Wednesday. We'll probably still do an hour tonight. If we get enough people in here chatting, maybe we'll extend it past that 8 o'clock Central hour. All right, so what I'm going to be doing tonight is just as you see in front of me, I still have a huge amount of sorting I am starting to work out. The kids keep bringing out more and more buckets of Lego for me to have to sort, and then maybe we can finally get to doing some building. But yep, let's chat Wednesday. This is the chat. So if you guys want, the link is there in the description, and I promise we won't let Jack in. So if you guys want to hang out and have some fun tonight, let's talk some Lego. I do see we have a couple of viewers, so see you guys rolling in a little bit more before I stand up here and start sorting out. Yeah, so if you guys want, we could still do a little bit of Lego Masters chat if you guys want, or we could just hold it off till next week. Dude Jude, hey Nick, says Dude Jude. Chaser Play says, I'll be there in about 10 minutes. I have something to show the viewers. Jack, I got so much hate mail. I got so much hate mail, Jack. Brick Studios, what's going on? Winter Bricker, welcome to the show. There is a link out there if you guys want to join the chat. It's out there. You can hop in, say hi, see what you guys are up to. I know a lot of people are still tied up at home with their jobs at home, or other people with the essential jobs getting out there. Titanium J, what's going on, Titanium J? Welcome to the stream. I like seeing the notifications must have went out this time. Last few weeks we haven't had notifications go out, so we'll get some people here and chat with us. So like I said, the link is out there. I don't think it's disappeared yet, but I will throw it in the chat one more time. If you guys want to join the actual panel, you can do that. All right, that's a heck of a stretch, but we're there. All right. Yeah, the computer is way across the table here. But yeah, I'm going to do some Lego sort tonight. So, because we are always forever sorting. Yeah, no. So, what's everybody up to tonight? Are we going to be missing Lego Masters? Are you guys ready to be done with Lego Masters? I know my kids were done with it a while ago, so hi Vanessa. Winter Bricker. Why was Vanessa in here? Doing well. How are you? All right. Enter chat talking. So I got a bunch of stacked white brick here. It sucks to try to break apart, and you can't get it with the brick separator either because they're all flats. Oh man. So far, so good, says Winter Bricker. So don't be afraid to hop in here, guys. Otherwise, I will be forced to bring Jack in here. You guys don't want that, do you? So let's see if anyone else pops up in here. Like I said, we'll probably just go about an hour tonight. Keep it with what we've been doing the last few weeks. or if we get more people in here chatting, whatnot, we'll extend it. So we'll play it by ear. I don't think anyone else had any kind of streams or anything lined up tonight. I do know that they were talking at one point of doing a challenge build thing, but never heard any more about that. But yeah, otherwise I've been laying low here at home myself. The kids were here all weekend. We did some stuff around the house, and now it's just little old me here for the next few days. I do have some videos I'm working on our sister channel for Ghost Freaking Talking. Everybody is doing readings right now and posting it on Facebook. They're going on there reading books and stuff. So what I'm going to be doing tonight, after I'm done here, I'm going to set up for Ghost Freaking Talking, and I'm going to read scary stories to tell in the dark. I'm going to record some videos for that and post it up on our Facebook page. I'm waiting in the room. There's nobody in the room there, Chaser. You are lying. Either that or my stuff is just really messed up right now. All right, so let's take a vote. Should I let Jack into the live room or not? I know a bunch of you people had some choice things to say about last week's shenanigans with Jack. I'll give you guys a couple minutes before I let him in. Kevin Riddell, welcome to the stream. How is it going? We got Brick Studios popping up in the live room. All right, so let's let him in first, and then we'll see how everything goes.
Hey. How's it going?
Hey there, how's it going, Brick Studios?
It's going good.
How are you doing tonight?
Pretty good. Been playing video games all day.
Oh yeah, what were you playing?
Playing Animal Crossing, Red Dead Redemption.
That seems to be on everybody's plate right now is Animal Crossing.
Yep, and then I played Red Dead Redemption 2 with my nephews and Fortnite.
Yeah, I haven't played Red Dead Redemption 2. It's on my list of games that I want to play, but just running multiple YouTube channels have taken my video game time down to about nothing.
Yeah.
Anything
else you've been up to?
No, just hunkering down. I've got a little bit of the cabin fever going on, but I do have the doors open tonight. It's a little bit warmer here in the Chicago area tonight, so
yeah,
I got a little bit of fresh air going through here, and
that's good.
Hopefully, gets rid of that little bit of cabin fever I've got.
Yeah.
After I got off of work at 5 o'clock here, I actually hopped in the car for a minute and drove around the block just to say that I got out of the house for a minute. I got cats and dogs chasing each other around the house now.
Cool.
But Dude says no to Jack. All right, Jack. I will allow you to come in, but do not overtalk anyone. Do not badmouth anyone. Don't make any kind of snide comments to anyone. And it sucks that I have to keep saying this, but behave, Jack.
And you have just made the biggest mistake of your life, buddy.
Oh yeah, how's that? And just like that, I just bumped out Jack. What's going on, Titanium J?
Not much. Just kind of relaxing on Wednesday evening.
Same here.
Yeah.
You know, Jack, I had no problem bringing you in as long as you're going to be good. But when you start off with me letting you in, you said it was the biggest mistake I've ever made. So, Jack, like I didn't have the button to boot him or nothing. So Titanium J, you working on anything? Any projects or any builds or?
I do need to start working on a mock for someone's contest. But other than that, not really working on anything. I'm working on schoolwork.
Who's got a contest going on?
Swift Bricks.
What's the contest for?
It's just a mock contest.
Oh, okay.
I forget like everything. I forget most of what she said about it at the moment, but I know when the mock is due, and I'll go back to the video once I need to submit it.
Oh, very cool.
Cool.
Chaser goes, or Jack goes, hey, you're cruel. No, Jack, you bumped yourself out of the room. Winterberger does good job, mate.
We'll say
you know,
I did this recently. It's like a Ninjago mock display. The mechs in it are official sets, but everything else is just my stuff.
very cool.
And I'm gonna put a video up on that eventually.
Nice. So, are we still holding out hope that we're going to have a Brick World Chicago?
I hope.
I hope so too. I really hope it doesn't get moved to when my next school year starts, because then I probably won't be able to go. Or I will just on the weekend.
I don't know. With it being in the middle of the year like that, I doubt that. I think they would just postpone it till next year, wouldn't you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't be doing that. So, like I told the kids, if they end up canceling Brick World Chicago, we'll just take that money and get a modular or something. I do have the Barracuda Bay coming in the mail.
Very nice.
Cool.
I legit have to show the viewers something Lego related. Do you guys think I should let Jack? B4C says it'll be canceled 100%. Yeah, that's why I'd see that going that route.
Yeah, I mean, Chicago's such a big show. It's probably better to cancel it than to postpone it.
Yeah.
And plus, with Chicago being one of the bigger hit cities with this thing, you know, it's I don't even know why they're still flirting around with keeping it.
Oh.
You know, it would suck, you know, because we've been going to it for the last 6-7 years now. This would have been our third year showing at the show. Now, did you either one of you guys show at Chicago?
No.
Nope.
I've been to the Brick World, Michigan one is all, and that's it. So far.
Titanium J, you were there. You were just there as
I was there as public last year,
wow.
and I was planning to come to all the private stuff this year. Didn't really have much to display yet, though.
Oh. Yeah, you know, we had all of our stuff lined up to show, but you know, I'd rather not take the chances of anyone getting sick, you know, while at the show or whatnot, and I don't know. Still, you know, even if they do have it, it's everyone's still not going to end up probably coming to the show anyway.
Yeah,
because everyone's going to be gun shy. of going to any kind of massive events like this.
Yeah.
Yep.
But I do have a link out there in the chat if anyone wants to come in. Jack says, "I'm waiting." Jack, you ruined it, man. You had your chance and you talked yourself right out of the room. So if you guys think that I should get in on letting him back in, please let me into the stream. Nah, not gonna do it. I'm sorry, Jack. I gave you a chance. Not gonna do it. Put the link back out here. All right, so the link is in the chat again, just in case it worked its way out of it. So I guess since it's somewhat Lego Masters related, are you guys happy with the top 3 teams that are in Lego Masters left?
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
the teams that are in it left.
Yeah. I think all the teams have a fair chance of winning as well. So I'm not upset. I don't feel like any team has been just kind of moved up there because the show wanted them to.
You want to hear a fun fact?
Sure, give it to me.
All right, fun fact. I learned this yesterday. The set that's at the Lego Masters where they filmed it is where they filmed The Office show.
Really?
And then, like, behind it, I guess there was, like, the warehouse and, like, a few other spots of where they filmed and stuff.
Holy cow.
So
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So it was the same, was it the same lot or was it the actual same like recording studio?
It was the same, like, I guess, lot.
Oh, that's cool.
Is what I understood from the guy that I guess was talking to Jessica last night on Instagram, and I guess he worked doing the Lego Masters show and stuff.
Oh, very cool. She seemed pretty cool. She was on Bricksmith's stream a couple nights ago. She seemed all right.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's a heck of a talker.
Yeah. She talks a lot, that's for sure.
Well, but I think she's from New York, isn't she? Like that kind of area, and I have a feeling like all those people out that way, out east, they're talkers. So
Yeah.
Jack's like, it was a joke. And I have to give Jack credit though. He's sitting here in this green room, not going anywhere. All right. I will. I feel she is too much art, not enough Lego. Yeah, that's what I got the feeling of it too, Chris. And I could see where that kind of rubs a few of these AFOLs that were trying to get on the show themselves. Why she made it to the show and they didn't, and I could see where that could ruffle a feathers here or there. But I do get where maybe they're looking for that female demographic with a different flair that she brought with her art designs or whatnot. Is the first kick from the stream, or was it the whole bluegrass triggered incident? Is it the first kick from the stream? Oh, you, Jack? It's just I got a lot of complaints that whenever you're on the show, you disrespect people by either talking over them, or you make snide comments to them, and I can't be having that, especially if people are letting me know via email and stuff like that. That it kind of comes bad down on us. So Brick Studios, are you working on anything?
Nope, just hanging out at home. Just hanging out upstairs and not really building anything.
What's the latest set that you've built?
The latest sets I've built is the Speed Champions Chevrolet Camaro, and then I built what was the other one? I built one other set. Also, I didn't find it again. I built like 2 different sets.
Oh, very cool. Yeah, I'm excited to get this pirate ship build. That's gonna be freaking awesome. I do have a habit of talking over, but it's because of my autism. It's one of my pet peeves is when I interrupt people. Jack. All right. I will let you in the room for a minute, Jack. But the minute you get out of hand, you're gone, and that will be the last time ever that you are ever on the stream. So this is your one and final warning. Hey, Jack, did you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me all right? Hello?
Your volume's really low.
Oh, sorry. But yeah, this is I actually have something to show. I think I maybe showed this on, but this little set right here, it's supposed to be a mock of the Las Vegas Strip. Right here is the famous Welcome to Fabulous Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay, the Luxor. Forgot what that hotel is. They got the Stratosphere right here, and Fremont Street right there. It's got like even the little signs you could see in a little golf course, and even the little blue details right here. That's really makes it. And I don't think I think I've showed this one, but I don't think I've showed this one, which is the London skyline right here. I think it's is this London Bridge? I don't know. I get confused. Or Tower Bridge, I think it's called. And
Okay.
the eye right here. This actually has a if you see right here, it looks like it's coming out from one point, but when you go to the back right here, it's actually slightly back. It's angled right here, so it's a nice deception right here. And then you got Big Ben right here, with the Tower of London. And don't know what this is. It's not Buckingham Palace, but I don't know what this is. Like, does anybody know what this is? But I
don't know. I haven't been to Vegas, unfortunately.
No, this is London.
Oh, I thought you said it was Vegas.
Yeah.
No, they have like a whole fake Paris like thing, and but yeah, it's these are pretty two good display sets. Fairly easy. And I think it's like 500 pieces or so. It's not that large, but very simple type of set. It's just this one right here. There's just a lot of repetition with the right here. The levels you could see, it's just repetition after repetition, and it just hurts your fingers after a while.
And well, yeah, I've heard that that's a lot of repetitions with those sets.
Yeah, especially right here as well.
That's how because I got the Statue of Liberty in that line, and the Statue of Liberty, the base on that was you built everything 4 times and stack it around. It was the base was boring, but when you got to the actual Statue of Liberty herself, it was really good.
Yeah, it was like, come on, let's go, come on.
No,
just get to the actual part.
Who's your bricks in the chat says all the Lego Masters are going to be streaming with Boone tonight. super cool. Do you know what time that will be, Hoosier?
That's at 9 o'clock
9
That's
Eastern, 9 Central.
Eastern. Yeah.
Yeah, 8 Central. I just
8
looked.
Central. Okay. Yeah. So, like I said, I only plan on going in about an hour tonight, and because I know for dang sure, I got a steady 9 to 10 people watching, and then I'll as soon as that starts, everyone's gonna go, oh my god, Lego Masters people.
Yeah,
We
I've
got
configured a system where I mute my. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
okay.
Oh,
Winter
yeah.
Bricker says I'm envious of the Barracuda set, and Vanessa has actually purchased that and is having it shipped here, so we can build that. So that's what we're gonna do. Gonna hold off and build the Lego Barracuda. Maybe get her on a stream here with us, and we'll build it with her. So we want to thank Vanessa. I know she's out there watching, so thank you very much. Looking forward to that, and I guess it comes with the Easter Bunny set, I think, or Easter egg, whatever the free giveaway is right now.
I think I had a Easter bunny set, or was it just a regular rabbit set or something? But it got lost in my spare parts type of Lego set. I just want to see if I'm okay. Like, is it too quiet now? Or is it like okay? Or
Oh
how's
no,
my
you're
audio?
actually, well. It's okay, but for you, it's really quiet.
For me?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
like,
Your
I'm just talking about the
microphone.
general stream.
What's that?
Sorry, but that's one of my pet peeves is when I interrupt somebody. Like I just try to like hesitate whenever I try and like, oh, should I speak now or something? Like I've tried this new system where I just mute myself when I don't talk, and it's been working out a little bit. So but yeah, every now and then I'll interrupt people, but I'm just working on it.
All right, so yeah, we that link is still out there if anybody wants to hop in. I don't know if Hoosier wants to hop in for a couple minutes or anyone else. That the link is out there. Join the panel here tonight. It's kind of a chill, relaxed, let's chat Wednesday here for us. I don't really have my chat guy here to bounce off of and get some craziness going. Kind of like if you guys want to hear some craziness, go and listen to this week's episode of Ghost Frickin' Talking. He's very animated during that podcast, so you guys can go check that out.
I did it again.
For Ghost Frickin' Talking also, I posted on our YouTube channel here today. We are teaming up with a local print shop here in Rockford, Illinois, to help the small businesses that are struggling. They had to close up. We do have a thing going on with them that if you buy a Ghost Frickin' Talking T-shirt, I don't have a Brickhead one that's not legally compliant for them to do. Otherwise, I'd have a Brickhead one too. But what they're going to do is people go and buy our T-shirts, the Ghost Frickin' Talking T-shirts, and it's $25. $5 is just for the cost of the ink and the T-shirt, and then the other $10 goes to Rockford Art Deli, who's the printer, and the $10 will go into a pot to go to these other small businesses that are struggling with all these closures and stuff like that. So that's for whatever little bit we can do on our end as a community here. That's what we like to do is reach out to our community, and we're not going to see 1 cent of these T-shirt sales. It's all going to go back to our community. So if you guys can, that video is in the in our community tab here on our YouTube channel right here. So if you guys can go in and if you guys want, it's a really cool design, and it's so if you guys want to go out and support that. Uh-oh. Hello.
Call him.
Hello. We got Bama Bricks in the chat. Welcome, Bama. We got Savage Rob. Hey, I'm finally here. So we got a lot of highs. And how is the brick in the wall? The brick in the wall is here. A brick in the wall. Yep. The names I have to get out to get a new marker pen, or paint pen, I guess that they're called. I gotta get a new paint pen because I can't find the one that we had for these. So whenever I can get to because I don't even think the like Michael's or anything's open. I think those stores are closed. All the hobby shop stores are closed. So
My
Yeah,
nephew's
everything
wanting
up
to
here
play
in
with me.
Wisconsin is shut down. Like they
Yeah.
say only essentials, and I did it again. I interrupted somebody. Dang it.
what were you gonna say, Brick Studios?
My nephews called me. They're like, I thought you were gonna play with us, play video game. And then they're like, give me a shout out because they have a YouTube channel.
I don't know. What's their YouTube channel?
It's called Mr. Fresh Onion.
Mr. Fresh Onion. That's a pretty cool name.
Yup. They have like
Did you get that from
4
Mr.
videos.
Fresh Asian? I did it again. But yeah, there's this big YouTuber called Mr. Fresh Asian. Did you get inspired by that, or did it just come naturally?
It's probably just an
Organically.
overlap of names.
I don't know. They just came up with. I thought it was funny.
Who's your
get the
brick
phone,
says
Mom's
I'm
calling.
playing golf, and then B4C says, "Is that what you call it, Hoosier?" Ouch.
But yeah, I'm trying to also get with small businesses because obviously this is a really hard time for small businesses. So like we're doing like takeout from small businesses like regionals, like not supporting big chains, and
Mhm.
they're also expecting obviously airlines to tank because I mean Flybe is already shut down from the recent which like you've seen competitors like Thomas Cook and Wow Air have shut down, but that was before the epidemic. It's just a lot of the major ones have shut down. It's just something that's been happening, and they're saying that like over 40% of airlines are expected to at least reach a level of bankruptcy, and some of those will actually cease operations. So that's kind of sad that some of these airlines, like some of these, especially the regional ones, um what's like maybe like SkyWest or like just like the little regional ones that just fly to like 2 airports, those ones are gonna take a really big tank because of the reduced air travel. It's just really
Yeah.
sad with all this thing going around.
Yeah, it sucks for a lot of people. We have really good friends that own businesses, and they put everything, that they have. They got, their actual physical homes mortgaged to put into these stores that they have, and they're gonna struggle. So hopefully something comes out that they can get help that way, and that's why we're really pushing with the t-shirts. $10 is $10, but the first
That's
3
somebody's
days.
life right there.
Yeah, in the first 3 days of them running this thing, because they're doing T-shirts for a bunch of local businesses. Put the business name on it, and if you buy that T-shirt, then that business gets $10 and whatnot. In the first 3 days of sales, they've raised $22,000 in just profits for these small businesses.
That's good.
Because that's their life. They spent their whole life into that, and it's like if they lose that, then they there goes all their money. They have just a little bit left. Like it's just like they put so much time and effort into that, so they're just on the brink. And this whole thing with them being shut down, it's gonna plummet them, and they don't get it. They don't get anything. They totally rely on locals to survive. Like those who are having tough times before this thing they're gonna fizzle out into nothingness with this. new orders, especially with other states taking a full-on shutdown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna tank the economy pretty bad. But it's just trying to see on the positive side of life.
Yeah. You gotta think positive and not dwell too much on the negative. And get through this stuff and
But what's
we'll have fun
weird
on the
is
other
that
side.
my mom is a doctor, and she said that with social distancing, without social distancing, we're expected to reach the peak by mid-May. But with social distancing, she says that we'll reach the peak by mid-June, which I just don't understand it. Because I mean, well, now that I do kind of understand it, is like if it's going to take longer to peak because a lot of people or less people getting sick, but I mean, it's just we gotta. Oh, yeah. Just remember to support local businesses, guys. Let's just get through this tough time. Just look into the positive sides of life, guys.
Yeah, so like I said, we're doing what little bit, what we can do. I'm still trying to put together like a reasonable Brickhead family shirt that doesn't have any Lego ties, so we can get that out and help out with that design too. So I just need just a simple design that I gotta throw together and.
Just print out a picture of the Brickhead family and just tape it onto a white shirt. There you go. You got your merch.
All right, there you go. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll work on something here because what they're doing is that they're not actually going to be able to print the shirts up until the ban gets lifted to where they can actually get into your shop. So, all these sales are pre-sales, and whenever the shop gets open, they're going to go in and bust their ass on getting these T-shirts out to people.
And demonetized. But yeah, so basically what you're saying is if you buy this, it's basically like they're just putting a hold on the shirts. It's like saying like you're gonna get this but at a later date. So you're reserving it is what you're saying.
Yep. You're basically reserving it.
Okay, whoever is rustling their mic, can you please mute it, please, temporarily? Thank you.
Yeah, but we all got to do our parts, right?
Yep.
Well, yeah, that's the problem. Is like, okay, who's rustling the mic? That's I really don't know what to say, but that's kind of annoying. Can whoever's okay? I guess it was Bricks. Sorry.
Hey, Jack. See, that's the kind of stuff I'm talking about, man.
I try to be nice, but it just gets on my nerves. But like sorry about that. But so what? How can you feel like you're doing something when you want to make a difference, but you're sitting at home, just staying? Like, I mean, the government says like, oh yeah, you're doing good. Like, you're gonna stay. You're staying inside. You're doing your part. But
Oh
you
yeah,
feel like you're
because
not doing
you're not going
anything.
out and spreading anything more than it's already spreading.
Well, yeah, it's like you want to actually fight this. Like you want to bare knuckles fight it. Like you actually
Bare
want
knuckles
to.
fight a disease, dude. You're crazy.
Yeah, but you just want to actually stop this. Instead of just
I
sitting on
I
your
get it.
butt.
You feel helpless, like you're not doing anything, but yet in the long run, you are definitely doing something by not doing something. It's hard for a brain to wrap their mind around that, I guess.
Yeah, and like they're saying like, oh, you should donate blood, but I mean, they don't even found how it like affects the different systems. Because I mean, yeah, it does. it does do respiratory damage and stuff like that. But I mean, they're gonna need an organ transplant, not a blood donation. But I mean, but yeah, that's basically what the Red Cross is asking for, just basically money and blood donations, just with money and blood. That sounded very, very, very wrong. It's like, you shall pay with your money and blood. But, but yeah, like, I mean, my mom's a doctor, so like, she's actually fighting it. Like, they got their first case in their hospital, I think, like a week ago or something. Since there's like 10 cases in our county, so like she's like, I can imagine like she's doing something to actually fight this. But I mean, it's just it's like I feel like I could do more. Like I can do more than just sit around and just be in the
You can't put
just
the whole
talk
world
with
on your shoulders
people.
there, Jack.
Like it feels like you could do more than just sit around and talk with strangers over the internet that are like 500 miles away.
All right, so all right, Savage Rob. I don't know if you were here when I was saying this. For the names on Another Brick in a Wall. I have the bricks here; they're lined up, but I don't have the names on them yet because I have to get a paint pen to actually write the names on. Because the one I had here is no longer here for some reason. And I think the kids ended up using it and tossing it out, and I can't get out to a hobby store because they're closed here in town. So it'll be whenever I can get a marker or a paint pen to write the names on, then I'll get your name on it ASAP and do a video and give you a shout out and all this kind of fun stuff that you got coming to you. So
Did you also get mine ready, or is it coming up in the temporary spots?
it's
was that for
the
it?
brick is here.
It's
The
just
brick is
not
here.
painted, correct?
What's that?
Oh, was it painted yet before the disappearance of the brick pen?
No, I haven't written names on anything.
Wow.
Well,
somebody
yeah, because I
is.
don't have a pen. I don't know why you guys can't wrap your hands around this or what. All right, so Winter Bricker says, Nick, can you explain the brick on the wall again, please? All right, another brick in the wall is if you guys make a super chat donation here on the channel, we will put your name on a brick, and as you can see here. Any kind of monetization donation, we will put your name on a colored brick of your choice and get you on the wall. But like I said, I don't have a paint pen right now to write names on it. So when I can get a paint pen, I will get these names written on it.
I'm trying to think of something funny, but I can't. Help me out here, guys.
Why? Because you asked the same question that Savage Rob asked after I explained it twice.
Oh, but
yeah, really that's all right. I like saying it over and over again, but it's all good.
All right, Nick, I'm gonna pop off. I've got homework to do.
Good luck.
It was nice to hang out with y'all.
Yeah. Thanks for popping in then.
All right, bye everybody.
All right, have a good one.
Bye.
Winter Bricker goes, yes, no paint pen. I understand. See, Winter Bricker gets it. Jack's like, in case I didn't get it, explain to me one more time.
No, I just wanted to know if like mine was before or after that pen disappeared. Well, yeah, I was just genuinely curious. English is hard.
English is hard. Yes, I understand.
I don't.
I saw on GFT, Ghost freaking talking haunted hotel video. Why? Thanks, Savage Rob, for checking that out.
That was a good video.
Oh, thank you. Thanks for checking that out. It kind of sucked to get blocked by the hotel like that. Walking in, they're like, "Oh, you can't use videos." equipment here. It's like, really?
Dude, that is.
Haunted hotel.
Well, I mean, you technically, if it's part of the hotel regulations, then rules. But I mean, I was gonna say, like, I was first gonna say, well, I mean, you can. I mean, you could film a police officer. I mean, you probably could, but I mean, now that I talk about it, it's like you probably couldn't if it's within like regulations. Like you can't like videotape for like security or something like that.
Well, the guy said he goes, well, we don't allow videotaping because for the privacy of our guests, and and usually when I go out and video, I'm not going out to video other people that are within places like that. Yeah,
By
if I'm going
random
out to like a
chance that
brick,
they end up.
if I'm going out to like a brick world or a big event like that, yeah, it's impossible not to get people on your in your video.
They always
But
say to like ask people before filming, and it's like, oh yeah, like I'm gonna ask like this whole crowd of people, like, is it okay to film, you guys? Is it okay to film? Like, it's not gonna work. Like, if you're in the video, who cares? Like, people won't even recognize you. What are they gonna get from you? Like your face? They're not gonna hack into your banking account because of that. Like, they're
right.
not gonna steal your identity.
Well,
People
what I
won't
found
see.
funny is that they're like, well, what was it? Never forget the awkward live stream moment. No, but with the the head of the hotel, he was the one that was talking to me in the video, and he goes, we don't mind you guys coming in because we like to promote the whole ghost aspect of this hotel, but yet they didn't um they don't want you to film in the hotel, which okay,
that's
so
like the
everything is going to be word of mouth, I guess. We took pictures while we were walking down
Yeah,
hallways
we
and stuff
got
like
to
that.
do that.
Yeah. So, and I still got to use my equipment, but yeah, it's a lot of hearsay of, oh, my device said this, my device said that. And people could come back, all these doubters of the paranormal, and they're like, well, you could be making this stuff up and everything and whatnot. So that's why
basically
I
like. Go ahead.
no, I was gonna say that's why what does it always be rolling on the film?
Like that's basically like saying you can't photograph in a museum. That's just bogus.
Yeah.
And also, I have actually a question. What is like the Ghost Freaking? Is this like a podcast or is it like a video type of thing? Because I mean, you always talk about it as like if it's a podcast or something like that. Because I mean, I've seen an episode of Ghost Freaking Hunting about excursions in your own house.
Yeah.
I mean, how is it today? Is it the same thing or is
Basically,
it different?
Ghost Frickin' Talking is the spinoff of Ghost Frickin' Hunting. But we sit down for a weekly podcast, but we film the podcast for YouTube as well. But you could also download it as a podcast. But we also put in other videos and stuff like that. Like if I go on a hunt or something like that, you will find that strictly on the YouTube channel, and because it doesn't translate well to podcasts. So.
And this is just the Brickhead podcast. It's just you guys, no one else. It's just you solo guys.
It's just me and Trent, Big Brickhead. It's me and him for the most part. Sometimes I get special guests in with their stories and stuff like that, and I'll do an interview. Otherwise, it's just me and him. We go over some stuff that's been happening in our house or something that's happened in the news, or we'll dive into Reddit and read some Reddit stories that people have put out for paranormal stuff. And
so basically, it's just a paranormal podcast. Basically, is what.
Yeah. We totally separate ourselves from paranormal and Lego, which I'm doing a bad job of that right now, talking about it. But But yeah, with the whole Copa thing, we decided to take that kind of content off the channel and to make this channel more of a family friendlier channel. And then Ghost Freaking Talking is not going to be family friendly at all. So don't go into that channel thinking you're going to get family friendly content.
That sounds so bad. It sounds like you're hiding something.
Then I'm hiding something. And what's up, Reed?
Not much.
What's
Just
going on,
chilling.
sir?
Just chilling.
Yeah, we're probably on for about another 10 minutes because I'm going until 8 o'clock because evidently all the Lego Masters are going to be on Boone's channel and everyone's going to jet over there.
Oh, okay. So I guess I don't need to do the fake Lego Masters this week then, I guess, huh?
Right? Yeah, because
Okay.
at one point there was talk about doing like just get like a panel and have a build challenge.
Yeah, I was thinking, I actually just been kind of working on some new trying to do maybe some new crenellations for the castle walls, maybe even trying to go to a thinner wall and a downsize. That's kind of what I'm working on lately.
Yeah,
Trying to get ready for Chicago.
See, we were just talking about that a little earlier. I don't know if you were listening earlier, but we were talking about how I don't think Chicago's happening.
Wait, when is
Personally,
this supposed to happen?
Father's Day weekend in June.
Date, please.
I don't know.
17th of June, that weekend.
Well, it depends on when the peak is going to come. If it comes around like late May, it's questionable. But if the peak doesn't arrive by the start of June, then they're probably gonna either postpone or cancel it.
Well, what I'm seeing, the way some of the people, especially around here in Wisconsin, practicing what I would call lackluster social distancing. I mean, it could be on the scary high end of a disaster at the rate it's going, because people just, I drove by a park the other day and, coming home from work, and there were like, I don't know, 10, 12 people playing basketball. I was like, people, I mean, all it takes is one person who's maybe slightly, got it to, hit that basketball. Now you've got 12 people who've got it, I mean, it's just one of those things where, some of us have to work. I mean, I'm working, delivering in the grocery stores and stuff. Not really what I'd love to do. I'd love to probably be a little bit safer, but it's kind of those things where, I mean, everybody should be trying to do their part a little bit right now. It would be nice. So.
Yeah, because my sister keeps on getting Snapchats of like people at parties, and there's like 100 people at them. They're all just like scrunched up, and I was like, and there was at like O'Hare Airport where they were like scanning for coronavirus, and it was like, well, if you're looking for coronavirus, well, chances are you're gonna get it in that crowd, because there was like 1,000 people bunched in shoulder to shoulder. It was like, you're gonna get it that way. You're not gonna look for it. You're gonna just spread that. Like, it was pretty ironic.
Oh, we got a bunch of people in the chat saying just to stay live that they're not going to run over. Sweet. So maybe we'll keep it live for a little bit longer than I planned on.
And Chester, I didn't know you were in Wisconsin. We're both Wisconsin cheeseheads.
Yeah, Madison. I'm in Madison. Where you at?
You're in the hot zone. Oh, we're
probably not as hot as Milwaukee. Milwaukee, I think, is hotter than Madison is.
Oh yeah, Milwaukee's. Yeah, they got they got a good load. But up in here in Eau Claire County, you guys all know where I live now. But I think last time that I checked, it was 8 cases. Or sorry, that was from the official CDC report. But people state that it's probably as high as like the double digits here in our county. But yeah, I think they got like maybe 100 cases or so in, I think, Milwaukee. But yeah, Madison and Milwaukee are just like the hot spots. here in Wisconsin, and down in Illinois, I think it's like around in Chicago is one of the hot spots.
Yeah, Chicago's a
yeah,
huge hotspot.
It's just
Yeah,
it
like
just
a
depends how
Rockford-
fast it's moving in terms of who's still moving around and stuff. That's the kicker, you know. So
Yeah.
Yeah, Rockford's not doing too bad. Rockford's not doing too bad. Like, I mean, they're kind of not. They're kind of a couple cases. Like, how many cases do you have in Rockford?
We just now hit 25, I think.
Yeah, so I mean, not that bad. Well, I mean, any case is bad, but there are still some counties up here in Wisconsin that haven't had a single case, which is amazing, and they're practicing social distancing. That is a great thing, but it's it's just weird. Does like you'd think that Hawaii and Alaska would be the last states to get this thing because they're isolated, but they were pretty quickly. They were a couple like of the first states to get coronavirus cases. Well, first ones reported, but yeah, I'm surprised that West Virginia like was the last standing to get a virus one, but yeah, I mean,
you know,
like at our go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm done. You go ahead.
So yeah, I mean, so the reason I'm still kind of working towards Chicago is I'm still trying to organize a collab that we're doing, the Castle collab for Whistler. So I'm still trying to get that organized. I mean, worst case, it'll move to Brick World Milwaukee when that happens later this year. Worst case, I mean, I guess if it doesn't happen, I mean, the next thing is I mean, obviously I'd like to still hit a big convention. It's like, do I road trip to Brick Fair, Virginia, you know, in August? You know, that's the kicker.
Yeah.
If I find someone who wants to road trip all the way out there that doesn't have a mock as big as me, you know. So I guess I probably shouldn't disassemble the town yet. I was kind of working on ideas of maybe making the castle smaller, and so that's why I was building this new wall section. I was trying to see if I could make kind of a hybrid between the big wall and the town wall. So it's kind of looking for a happy medium, you know, between them. So I keep forgetting the camera facing the other direction. So, but yeah, it's kind of those things where, I mean, that's, you know, I mean, I'm trying to stay, you know, confident. I'm still kind of working on stuff and still trying to stay. I mean, did you hear, Nick, last week? I mean, I'm guessing it must be, I don't know if it was with YouTube or Zoom or whatever. I couldn't even live stream last Friday.
Yeah. I hopped on there for a little bit and I was like, Reed, you know that your Facebook is set to private. No one can watch you.
Oh, was it set to private?
Yeah.
Oh, it had public or whatever last week. I'll have to look at that and see.
Yeah, because I tried to get friends to come over and watch, and they said they couldn't get onto your stream because it was set to private.
I'll have to look because I thought it was set for differently. I'll have to look and see. The other problem too is, I mean, I kind of wanted to do YouTube. I mean, obviously this is episode 100 this week, so I'm trying to figure out what the heck's going on. But I mean, and obviously I haven't got any answers from either YouTube or Zoom, so I don't know what's going on. But it's kind of crazy.
Well, I think that Zoom is being heavily used right now by all these families, and they're trying to stay in contact with people. So I think Zoom is getting kind of bogged down a bit.
See, the thing is, I mean, it was the connection. The connection kept timing out when I was trying to get to YouTube. So I don't know if it was maybe YouTube also. I don't know. So, I mean, obviously I laughed because Hoosier and those guys have been streaming all week. So I kind of had to laugh and go, well, I guess you gotta have 1,000 subscribers with YouTube to be able to stream now, I guess, you know, which kind of makes me laugh. But I mean, hopefully that's not the case because, I mean, I'm at 99 episodes. So I mean, you know, it's not like I don't have 1,000 subscribers, but every week I've got at least 190 views of all my subscribers are at least looking every week. So at least, you know, I've got 190 quality subscribers that, you know, I've got. Because I'm hitting 190 views by the end of the weekend, so everybody at least is going and looking. Obviously,
all right. Well,
go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead. Oh my gosh, just go ahead. I was gonna jump in, but I jumped in the wrong.
That's good. I mean, what was I going to say? I lost my train of thought. Well, no,
There you go,
actually,
Jack.
Kevin put me onto a video where one of the guys did his like one of his streams went into the into a Lego rant. I thought that was kind of interesting. Well, not so much a rant, but yeah, I guess a rant on his being let go by Lego. And he had to watch like a good 10 minutes of his stream before he actually saw the rest of it. And I thought, oh, that's a pretty good idea. I might have to try that.
Well, the internet's been lagging down in general. People say it's because there's less people working at like Google because of this whole thing, because of like, but I mean, I don't know. Like, I mean, Wi-Fi's been slow. Like, stream's been slow. I've seen quite a bit of lag on this stream from you guys. Like,
Somebody's in the green room.
but-
Oh, there we go.
How long he's been in there, who knows?
Nah, just a couple minutes.
Hey, what's up, Luge?
Dude,
Oh,
Nothing like being dramatic in the chat for being-
it catches his attention.
yeah. It caught Reed's attention. I'm sitting here sorting.
I was thinking it was maybe like he was trying to tell us that the other one was already going. I'm like, no, not quite that good, I guess. Oh, well.
What's up, Hooge?
Playing golf, getting my ass kicked.
Playing golf. Is it that nice
He's never been
outside or what?
demonetized twice.
No,
Probably
he's
virtual
playing
golf.
golf on his phone.
Probably golf
Hey.
it.
I seen on the news yesterday where Zoom is getting sued.
huh?
For what?
Explain. Like, I'm generally interested. And
I don't
what
think they're
is
getting
Zoom, by the
sued,
way?
but one of the agencies, because I think I just read it on the internet, I read on the internet on my phone, somebody was interested, FCC or somebody was interested to wonder, if they're handling the security precautions enough with the influx of it, which makes me laugh because I've been using it for whatever, like a year now or something, and now it's huge and it's like, what the hell? Nothing new to me. I mean, I've been using it, but I mean, yeah, it's the big thing because you can do so many people. That's the kicker. With Google Hangouts gone, Google Hangouts would be huge right now. But of course, they decided to kill that. So I mean, somebody's got to take over for mass.
feel like every time I start a stream, I get a message pops up on the StreamYard page saying that might have issues streaming to Facebook, YouTube, or
Yeah, everybody's
whatever
having issues
because
with
of all the
it.
people using it. So I just wonder if that was the same problem with Zoom the other night when you was trying to stream.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Friday night's a popular night. I guess I'll have to see this week and see. I mean, obviously, I'll have to listen to Nick and see. I'll have to look at my Facebook and see if I can at least make sure if I have to stream there that it's a little bit more public. But what what was quite humorous about that stream was I had more people in the stream than I had watching the stream. Usually on YouTube, I have 15 watching and 5 in it, and on Facebook, I had 11 people in it and maybe 1 or 2 people watching. So, it's quite interesting.
Like I said, I tried getting your viewers on that read, and they kept coming back to tell me that they couldn't get into it. So
I'll have to look and see because I mean I thought I said public, but I mean it's
We
also
also lost somebody.
So yeah, because I sent a bunch of invites to a bunch of my friends. I mean, I need to actually message Abner and just see if worse comes to worse, if I could maybe put a link on there too or something, or try to stream it through the through that one because you can stream it through another group. I don't have to stream it through my page; I can stream it through that one, but I have to get permission from the people to do it. And that's kind of what I was debating early on. Just can I do it quickly, but.
all right, thanks
I mean,
Brick
for
Studios for
people-
hopping in. He says he's heading out to go play video games. Thank you for joining the chat.
Some
Video game,
well,
video
some jobs
game.
might actually benefit from this whole coronavirus thing. Like YouTube channels are gonna soar because that's basically what people are gonna. Because like people who depend on YouTube for a living are, they're just gonna be rolling in the stacks of cash with this. the whole thing, because people are staying inside. They're gonna be watching YouTube because this is the only thing that's gonna keep them sane. So monetization is gonna be up by a lot if people stay
I
home full
love
time.
how he says that monetization is going to be up.
I don't even know what that means. And also a question, what is Zoom? Is it kind of like a Facebook type of thing, or is it some
It's
app
kind
that
of like what you're on right now. It's kind of like a StreamYard, but not.
It's a meeting program. A lot of companies use it.
Oh,
It'll
I
host
think
a lot more people. So I mean, I think the program will do 100. So we have 4 right now. It'll do 100 on there, depending on the computer. My computer said it would do 25, and probably be close to killing it at about 25 too. So
so
I
it's
get my
similar to a
refund.
FaceTime type of app, is what I'm getting here.
No, it's just like this. It's just like this. It's just basically it is an app for the phones and stuff. But I mean, it's just basically just same thing like this. You just would have just a lot more windows. I mean, if you go to like my channel Hope Castle on YouTube, I mean you'll see. I mean, just go type in Friday Night Bricks, you'll find a bunch of them. I mean, there's just more windows. I mean, you can have more people, more confusion, more interruption.
Hey, Nick, Chris has got a question for you in the chat.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yes, Chris, your brick is on the wall, but no, I have not gotten your name on it yet because I don't have a paint pen yet.
We just discussed that 10 minutes ago. It was 5 full minutes. That
I have to explain that to Jack again all of a sudden.
Jack, we're messing with him, man.
Hey, I'm on the edge. I'm trying to. It's like I'm laser beam. I'm trying not to get demonetized. I'm trying not to get kicked out of the stream. I'm literally. I feel like I'm stepping on a landmine. Like I do one wrong thing, I'm gonna get the boot. Like, don't kick this beautiful Doge out.
You're
Look
gonna
at
get
his
Das.
face.
You're gonna get Das Boot. I'm going to do Easter video, so you'll stay tuned when it's Easter. Yeah, I'll check it out.
Do an Easter stream? Like
Am I gonna
celebration?
do
You
an
guys
Easter stream?
Or are you
No.
guys just gonna?
I don't know. Easter's
if
what?
you had
2 weeks?
Yeah, I feel like if you had like a couple like Easter themed sets and like it was like a special time type of thing, because it's like coronavirus, like Easter, it's like
Chris is
I don't
killing
even know what to call it, like Easter stream coronavirus edition.
Chris. Chris is killing me. You're killing me, Chris.
I'm killing Chris.
Oh, are you in golf?
Wow! Wow!
He's sending me coins.
Okay, at least I think I'm starting to hear police sirens outside.
What was that, Reed?
Maybe some possible door prizes for episode 100 on Friday night. I gotta figure out what I'm giving away.
Free shipping.
Oh, you got a swag bag?
Yeah, I mean, free shipping after, obviously I'll probably wait until, obviously this will be the one time I probably should delay the shipping compared to the last drawing when I should have sent it out right away. Everybody will give me crap for that forever, so I'll never be able to live that one down.
Wow.
I did a drawing for 100 subscribers, and it took a little while to send them out. Actually, I think I doubled the door prizes since I waited too long.
You did a drawing for 100 subscribers. Well, I did a shout out stream that got 2 views when I got 100 subscribers. There's some type of discrepancy here that I feel is very unfair.
Well, I also have as Hoosier would put, I have a modest collection of polybags, only numbering in probably about the 1,500 to 1,700 range. So,
just a couple.
Just a few.
All right. Thanks for rubbing in my face.
Here's a couple good ones. This will kind of tell you how nice my polybag collection is. Here we got some nice old Toy Story polybags.
Toy Story ones, huh?
You see those at like Walmart or Target checkouts that, like, I mean, they look like they're good for like, just like a 5-minute thing, but then you're gonna get bored and never use them again. Like they look interesting, but like
Well,
they're just gonna be like they're just gonna be like a short,
well,
just happiness, and
if-
then you're just gonna use them for spare parts.
well, the Rebel guys were snagging these bad boys up at Brickroll a couple years ago when they had them in the Legoland store for like, I don't know, $2 or something, $1.50, whatever they were. So, I mean, for the figures and stuff. I mean, the aliens. Actually, I put my picture. I was building something because I have all these extra Western log pieces and stuff that I'm kind of working with. So I was actually building a little bit of a holder for like some of my alien guys there. So.
Hey Doc, what's going on?
We got a
Welcome to the
few-
stream.
So basically, if nothing else, I'd buy them and I'll use the guys and stuff from some of the bags. More so CMFs than just those. But I mean, poly bags take up less space. I mean, I could have a collection like my one friend and have 25 fire brigades, but 25 fire brigades take up a heck of a lot more space than 1,700 freaking poly bags. I'll tell you that.
That's insane.
But I mean,
Yeah,
you do.
Sold a couple
I
of
don't
the
wanna
gold
say this,
sets.
but-
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Go. I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
Well, like, I mean, you get more use, and like, I mean, you just get more. I don't want to say this, but you get more satisfaction out of the more tiring and in-depth sets. Well, those things are just like 5 minutes. It's like you could learn those instructions by memory if you do it enough. Well, these things you have to actually like find these and that type of stuff. But
Yeah, I use a lot of for donations. I mean, that's kind of why I collected a lot of them. I mean, I donate a fair amount. I donate sets and stuff. Like I usually at Brickworld, I used to donate. Let's see if I got not the whole set, but I've got some of the set. Like I used to buy 5 of each of the seasonal sets before they went to just Brickheads. So when they used to alternate between minifigs and the minifig kits and then the Brickheads or brick kits, I actually would buy 5 of each, and then I would donate a whole set at Brickworld in Chicago and stuff. So, I mean, I donate a lot of stuff. I don't do the seasonal sets anymore because they went to strictly Brickheads. So, I mean, I'm not a Brickheads guy. I mean, if they went back to these guys, I'd do it. But they went to these guys in the kind of the BAM. I think is where they went to do that. I think is kind of moved it to BAM a little bit. What was that, Con? What were you showing?
The Lego Masters are live on Boone's channel.
Oh, are they?
Yeah. Pretty much everybody that's been eliminated.
Ah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. Corey and them dresses like they dressed on the show. Or I'm just wondering, or is he dressing like that so that he's recognized from, the guy from the show?
Yeah, that's kind of like his shtick.
Yeah, because they kind of like, made them, wear a certain thing. That's why, you can see by episode 5 or whatever of Tyler and Amy, Tyler's tie is no longer, super up there. He's just kind of like, I got to wear this stupid thing. Just like Aaron and Christian. Aaron's just kind of like, really? A tie every episode?
And, you got Ragsy with her bow in her hair.
And then his partner gets to wear T-shirts every time. The bro, just kind of like, this is bull crap. I gotta wear a suit. He gets to wear, he gets to wear a T-shirt. What's up with this?
Because he's got to show off the guns. That's why he made the show, man.
Oh yeah, there you go.
discussion question time. This is actually very good. This also pertains to a Brickhead family as well. Like, I want to know, like, what's your strategy for like schooling while this whole thing is done? Because I mean, obviously your schools are shut down. Like, do you turn to online type of stuff?
Nick's
or
strategy is mom
something?
handle it all.
Yeah. That was a pain the last few days. No, they have the school handed out Chromebooks to all the kids, at least here, and they have daily assignments that the teachers put out, and they go in and they do their homework. They're supposed to have 120 minutes of schoolwork a day. So whatever kind of work they have on their Chromebook, and then I've gone the route of like Discovery Channel and Sesame Street and all that to kind of fill in spots here and there.
I think I'm going to go over there and watch that one, I think. No offense.
You can go do that. That's fine.
Catch
I
you later.
figured that's why everybody, because I seen the numbers like completely drop. I figured that's where everybody was gonna go.
Well, Nick, at this point, it's like till I realized that you were streaming. All I was going to do is watch that other stream, share it on my screen, and still be streaming while watching that stream. So you could, like, pop it up on the screen, and we could still watch it and still be streaming, and then comment on it, because there's no way we're going to be able to keep up with the chat in that one to actually watch it.
I figured all the fanboys would hop over there. I get it.
Yeah,
I get the draw. Don't come back, Reed. Traitor. Says
We lost
B4C.
somebody.
Reed Hope Castle. He went over there to the other one. Matt Tritt says, when is the next episode? Next episode of Lego Masters? Lego Masters next episode will be next week. Their special Star Wars episode.
Ooh, that seems.
Oh yeah, I'm on the edge of my seat for that one.
I'm on the edge of my seat as well, quite literally. I'm literally about to fall off. I have one cheek on the chair.
Yeah, but like I said, what I'm gonna probably do as soon as I end this stream, a lot of people in Facebook pages and that are doing this whole, you gotta read books type thing. Our local news is doing it, this and that. So but I'm going to jump in with Ghost Freaking Talking, and I'm going to be reading the Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. So I'm just gonna do some voiceover stuff there and throw it on our Facebook page.
Have you ever heard about the paranormal activities at Alcatraz? Like, this is actually a good thing for Ghost Freaking Talking. Is like, there was this rumor where this well, not rumor, there was an inmate that was in solitary cell 4A. What was it, 4D or something? It was 4, and they had they were agitated and scared about something. They said that somebody was in the cell with them, but when the guards checked, there was nobody else with them. He said he always saw these 2 pairs of glowing red eyes in the corner, and a couple hours later, they found him dead, and they found out that he was actually like strangled to death. And they never found out if it was suicide or if it was somebody who actually did it.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you don't break the law and go to jail.
Yeah, so yeah, it's still a huge controversy today.
So yep, let that be a lesson, kids. Stay
Hey,
out of jail.
I'm gonna stay muted for a few minutes. Kids are getting rowdy.
No problem. Unfortunately, the Lego Master streams are just a repeat of the previous stream.
Dang, roasting the Lego Masters. That's taking an extra.
Yeah, I mean, it's just this time. It's just there's more of them, is all.
Well, I mean, is every single podcast episode the same, even if there's 2 people?
Oh, for Lego Masters?
Well, pretty much any podcast is what he's saying. It's pretty much just people.
Oh yeah,
chit-chatting.
yeah, basically, yeah.
So it just matters if you care or don't care about who's broadcasting.
Right.
So you might like one person's content, and then you might like absolutely hate their podcast. It's just a matter of like, like if you like one person and they were featured on this podcast, you might hate it. Because I mean, like there's a lot of Beatles podcasts. Like I'm a huge fan of the Beatles, but I just absolutely hate I just don't like it. I just like more. I like to fall asleep to like just the chill, like Bob Ross kind of stream podcasts where they're just like talking very just calmly about like subjects or just very calm.
So you're an NPR listener. Welcome to NPR. Tonight we are talking the news. No, I like podcasts. They make my work day go a little bit smoother. faster because you get into a podcast that puts out a new episode each week, and it's usually between an hour and 2 hours, and boom, that's a chunk of your workday already gone.
And sometimes when you like fall asleep, like there's always that time, like if you're watching YouTube videos and you're just, or like when you're moving, you're getting real sleepy. You don't want to waste the energy of like your phone, but you want to hear it still. That's a good time for a podcast, is when you want to hear something, but you don't want it to like show something. It's like when you're sleepy, like that is a good time for a podcast, when you just chilling there, and that's the best time for a podcast, is when you're just chilling there. You don't want
Beaver T says Hoosier had Sam and Jess on Thursday, then it was the same exact show with Smith on Sunday, but Hoosier had them first. I'd rather watch Doc eat with chopsticks.
I don't even know what that means, but I'm gonna laugh along.
Well, that was my, April Fool's. That was my April Fool's video. I had to make an April Fool's video, so I did a mukbang.
Oh, nice. There you go.
That's where an Asian person sits there and eats on screen. Well, that's where it started, and then other people started to do it. It was a Korean thing. You'd like go to like a restaurant and you'd like order all the noodle dishes that they have, and then you would eat all of it. You have to eat it all. You can't just taste some of it though. And so the video would go on as long as it took you to eat every last bite. And then you would
was it some type of like ASMR like type fetish thing?
No, because you would
ASMR
talk. Usually there's a lot of them that they live stream, and so they would sit there and chat with people as they stuff their face full of food.
Nice.
Who would enjoy that? Like, I mean, it's basically like talking to someone who loves ASMR. It's like, why do you love it? Like, why do you love this? It's just someone eating.
Right, but the whole idea is to order more than you can eat and then force yourself to eat it all. So it's kind of like, torture.
Can he do it? Can he put down all his food?
It's man versus food.
So,
Remember that show?
If you've ever seen any crazy Asian game shows, then it just makes perfect sense that something like that would just be.
I was just so confused.
Man versus food. So it's basically like a man versus food type of thing. Like if you ever seen, I think it's on, I forgot what channel it was. It's, I think it's A&E maybe. They had like this show, Man versus Food, which is basically like this guy would basically eat like 3 starter dishes of like bizarre or like best things, and then he would move on to like a challenge thing where he had to like eat like either super like a big amount of food or like a very spicy like food or very hot food or something like that. It's like it was always the challenge at the end.
And he actually
always had a time limit.
He had they had to cancel the show because he got physically sick from doing the show.
I'm sure.
And, he had to I believe he had to go and get a lap band surgery.
He was getting super fat.
Yeah. So if you see him now, he's like 1/4 of the size that he was on the show.
Yeah, well, you'd think that if you were on some show like that, the only time you would eat like that is on the show. Other than that, you'd think that you'd be like, I'm not eating anything for 2 days because I'm going to pig out, episode 47. It's like.
Yeah, and the thing is that the stuff that he would, like entire like cookie sheet of like just a pile of fries. That was a side to, like 1,500 buffalo wings he had to eat within an hour. It was just ridiculous how he, the kind of stuff that he had
burger,
to eat.
I think was one of his. But it was entertaining. It was entertaining. But I mean, you just didn't think about it. You thought he was okay, but I mean, it was entertaining, like to see him try and attempt these challenges that you would think would look a little bit easy. You'd be like, oh well, okay, that's maybe not that bad. But then when you see him, he's like struggling or something like that. Then you're like, oh, that's like that's bad.
Yeah,
but I mean,
when you had to physically tap out because the food was kicking his ass. So that was your April Fool's, huh? A mukbang, huh?
Well, I just because I was baking a cake for my brother's birthday, and then I was making a video about that. And since I just had the camera out, I was like, well, let's just goof around and do some, just goof around with the camera. So basically, is what that was. And I was like, oh, because I was making dinner and trying to make a video and doing all this stuff. So I was like, well, I might as well videotape the eating the dinner too, then.
Holy cow! Beaver C comes in with the huge donation to the channel here. $20 for
Holy great goodness, chat. I try not to swear. I am
Better highlight that. Better highlight that on the screen somehow.
Right?
Holy
Exactly.
sweet Jesus. That is $20.
Oh. There you go. Thank you very much, Chris. That's more than generous. Thank you very much.
Wow.
Well, thank you. I'm speechless now. I don't know what to say. but thank you,
You're
Chris.
speaking.
Winter Bricker says. Winter Bricker says now buy a pen.
I said the same thing. I couldn't help myself.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm sure Chris wasn't thinking, or he'd have put that in there instead of just because.
Thanks for that text too, Hoosh. Wow.
Welcome to the awkward silence portion of this stream.
Oh, yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
knows what to say, but I'm just going to extend this sentence as long as it can to try and avoid that awkward silence until the silence starts to devour our lives, and then we'll contemplate what we're doing with our lives.
It's not
Okay.
a Lego stream unless there's awkward silence.
Yeah, there's you need to watch the Hoosier stream. There's tons of awkward silences.
Uh-huh.
My streams
I
are
got to
just
see my microphone closer because it usually would be awkward silence, and then the only thing you would hear is the slight shuffling of bricks and the slight connecting of bricks because that's what everybody's doing.
Right.
Is that
Say hello to the burn.
is that what
I
you're
think
working
I
on?
fell asleep to a Hoosier stream one night. It was just Hoosier and Haley, and they're sitting there shuffling bricks for like 20 minutes, not saying a word. And next thing I know, it's like 3:00 in the morning. I'm still passed out on the recliner.
Oh, me and Haley's done that so many times. And then we get to building, and it's all you hear is click, click, click,
Uh-huh.
bricks, click, 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 and then
I'd actually like to see a stream on the Brickhead family of like where you get a big Lego set and stream it from beginning to end, like one stream.
Oh,
I hope that comes one day when you have the
Jack.
time and
Jack.
the capacity and the brain cells. But
we did
Um,
that.
I was gonna say
Yeah,
y'all just did that
Recently.
not
Yeah,
too long
we
ago.
wait, what?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we did that. We
Hashtag fake
spent
fan.
12 hours building the sea cow.
Uh-huh.
We streamed 12 hours straight.
Yeah, I
knew
ended
that,
up
of
popping into the
course.
stream, left the stream, and came back after going to somebody else's stream because they were still streaming.
I
I
couldn't.
of course knew that. I was trying to test you.
I couldn't
yeah.
compete. I couldn't compete with him. He started like 4 hours before me and finished like 4 hours after me. I couldn't compete.
But yeah, was that stream worth it, or do you think that was just totally not worth it? Because I mean, you were like the Mr. Beast of Legos, like the young Mr. Beast of Legos, just 24-hour Lego live stream.
No, it
Had
was
fun.
it was fun, and it was basically going to be because we didn't know how this whole Copa thing was going to shake out and whether, that would have been our last live stream ever on the Brickhead Family Channel. So, we decided to go big or go home. So, and I'm getting the Barracuda Bay, and I know that's going to take a bit to build. So that will be one long stream that from
Is she-
start to beginning, start to
She
end.
gonna,
How
she's
many
gonna build
pieces
it with
is
you
in it?
on the stream.
Yeah. She goes. If I get it, she goes. Can I build it with you? I'm like, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I gotta put some money in the bank so I can super chat smack Nick in the head. Hide this piece from him.
right? Exactly.
How
Drive me
many
nuts, huh?
pieces is the Barracuda set? May I ask?
I don't know. Rats out my head here.
But I got an answer to Jack's question when he says, "Is it worth it?" I rarely run a stream that's shorter than 4 hours, 5 hours. I don't stream to make money. I can care less about the 15, 20 cents I get for running a stream. As long as there's people in the chat talking, or people on the panel talking. If I'm
Yep.
going to be sitting in front of the computer, why not stream it?
Exactly.
Okay,
it's
so
just like
go ahead.
hanging out with your friends.
That's why the whole
So
awkward
on a-
silence isn't really an awkward silence. It's just friends hanging out doing something. I'm just like, what? You get quiet? Yeah, whoopee.
So on a scale of handful of bricks to my Ferris wheel, how does the Barracuda compare in types of pieces? Because I mean, I think each of the little, like little pods is like maybe like 30 bricks. In my Ferris wheel, like how do you think that how do you think the Barracuda compares to like the Ferris wheel? Do you think it's a little more, a little less, a
I
lot more,
think
a
it's
lot
probably a
less?
little bit less than the Ferris wheel, but
What do you mean on
Yeah, I could probably
piece-wise?
see that could be probably
Yeah,
like a
piece count.
6 hour, maybe like a 5 hour stream max. 'Cause I mean, the Ferris wheel took me good like 7 hours maybe or so. But yeah, I could say like a 5 hour stream be possible with that.
B4C says he's not feeling the Barracuda set. Nostalgia feeling gets it for me.
But I mean, it also depends on like the difficulty of the sets. Because I mean, the Ferris wheel, whew, it was just you had to connect everything. Like it was basically docking a spaceship. Like everything had to be in the exact place. If you didn't, then it would screw up the whole thing. And it was like, please, gravity, don't let this topple. It was just it was pretty difficult. But-
B4C says, is this the longest Jack's ever been in a stream?
Hey, and yes, it is. And
How
I'm
long's
doing a
it,
good
how long's
job.
it been? Because I thought I was in another one the other day for a little while.
Yeah,
I was in
that's
there
when he
for about,
incited
like,
that
maybe a
riot
month.
with Charlie.
Yeah.
It
Didn't
was
he
two
argue with
years ago, I think.
Sands one time too?
The Pirates of Barracuda Bay, 2,545 pieces.
Holy sweet Jesus!
Is that a lot?
I think that might be a little bit more than my Ferris wheel because I think it's around maybe two. I know it's in the 2000s range, or is it 3000s? It's somewhere in the 2,000 or 3,000 range of pieces.
I'm
But
trying to look it up here.
yeah, that is quite a bit. But yeah, I think it was the 2 streams ago was when the triggering of Bluegrass stream was
Triggering.
still my
Ferris
favorite.
wheel is 2,464. So it's about 100 pieces more than the Ferris wheel.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just not as tall, as the Ferris wheel, but it's got a bunch of detail pieces to it.
I assume it's less complicated as well because the Ferris wheel you have to balance it, and it's a lot of repetition as well with that because the pods are repetition after repetition after repetition. We talked about this earlier, and there's also a lot of like gear systems as well, make it rotate as well. Like, is there any do you think that the technical part of this would be a little bit complicated? Because the Ferris wheel they had like this little. I'll show it. Right here, these little pods right here. They were just like there's a lot of them right here. There's repetitions. But there's also like this little system right here, this little motor. They have like, don't know if you can see that, but right here is like a little lever where they could put it up. So it's a lot more technical than at one's first might see, and there's also like a lot of different details. So I'd assume it'd take. Oh,
Now, did the
it took
Ferris
quite
wheel
a
come
bit
with the
more.
power function, or did you have to buy the function separately?
I think it's I think it was separately. But you could also do it without the power function as well. You could see right here, this little one right here. That's if you didn't want to use the power function.
Yeah, you
There's
just
supposed to
kind
be
of
a
hand
gear
crank
where
it.
this part is. There's supposed to be a gear right here. That spins it, or is it just supposed to be there? I don't know. I think that part right there is supposed to be if you want to place the motor there, and this actually there's a cover right there where if you don't want the motor there, you could just put like a little grass cover right there. So it's built for if you want the motor there or not. It's like this is where the motor goes. You put it right
Chris
there,
said,
or you could cover it up with grass. It comes with like a grass cover as well. So
Uh,
it's made for the motor, or if you don't want the motor. But
Chris said,
yeah,
try
this is more
putting
of a
3 of
tip.
them together.
did Chris
Oh.
seriously put 3 of those together?
Chris's Ferris
know.
wheel is huge,
Ah,
and seeing it on a stream or a picture of it don't do it no justice.
holy cow! Yeah, that's got to be a feat in itself.
Does he
So-
transport
so-
it to conventions?
So Hoosier, is it Hoosierizing, or did Chris start the Hoosierizing first?
Chris, start. I learned everything I know from that man.
Okay. Yeah, because whenever we see somebody building more than one thing together, we always call it Hoosierizing it. Because I think when we started, Chris was out of the game. So
Like I was watching Chris's videos year and a half before I ever posted a single thing. And then when he done his brick bank, that was the first one that I did was the brick bank.
Okay. So did you take his design then when you did it, or did you kind of also made it kind of your own too?
I made it my own, just like he made it his own. They're shaped completely different. If I'm not mistaken, I think his is still a corner building,
Oh, okay.
but it's large. Large and in charge. How about that?
Yeah, that's what she said. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I gotta, because Chris doesn't have any of his videos out there anymore, does he?
No, he deleted them all.
Unfortunately, they are all gone.
No. There still has to be some kind of footage somewhere along the line of this Ferris wheel.
Yeah, Chris said hard to tell in a picture, but I sent you one on Instagram. So check your phone, Nick.
Mhm.
Yeah, the picture don't do it no justice. This thing is huge, man.
Yeah, do you guys look at the instruction books? Do you guys look at the piece amounts, or do you look at the pictures more?
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean, Jack?
Like do you look at the pictures and see what's changed in the instruction books, or do you look at the pieces, like the number of pieces first?
As in
Number.
two pieces?
Number of pieces
Yeah,
first,
no,
and then
like
I look
the-
at the picture.
Like on a manual, or like they have like the number of pieces that are like needed in like a little section at the top. Like yeah, do you look at the types of pieces in that little panel first, or do you see like what's like? Do you compare it with like the previous step and see what's changed in like Lego books, like that type of construction booklets?
Oh, you're talking about the old instruction booklets compared to what they are now?
No, like in general.
you know, I'm just as confused as these guys are, because like the old instruction book, like when we tried to put together the Black Seas Barracuda, that was you have to look at a picture and you know they don't even tell you what pieces are. You know, you just got to kind of look to see what pieces are going. But like the newer instructions, they have the pieces in the corner, and then you find them on the picture where they need to go.
Yeah, like that's my thing is like, do you look at the panel with the pieces and the number more, or do you look at like the picture and like find what's missing, or sorry, not missing, added? Because I look more at the added points and just like try and fill in.
Oh well, I'm one. I'll pull the pieces out when I see it in the corner and drop it in.
It just depends for me what set it is or how many pieces I got piled in front of me.
Yeah, for me, I just like double check the work on that. But go ahead.
Chap is in the chat. What's up, Butt Chap?
Uh-oh, this is gonna turn out bad.
Why?
It's like adding gas to a fire.
Oh, because
Jason there.
Put the link in the chat so Chop will get in here, Nick.
All right.
It's adding gas to the fire. It's adding gas to the fire. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it.
Come on, Chop, get in here. Get in here, buddy.
You.
All right, Chop, you're in there.
Is he at work?
No, this is.
Let's get you, Chop.
Oh, this is gonna go
And
fantastic.
Jack is gonna run for the hills.
This is
Why?
gonna go fantastic. We know from the past.
What, bad things happen when Chop's here and Jack's here?
Might as well get Charlie in here. Might as well just throw insult the injury. Throw more. Just keep on throwing me. Into
What
the
did you do? Charlie don't like you either now, huh?
Just watch the two streams, the quarantine stream. I put a timestamp down there. You'll know. You'll see. You'll see once what happened and why everybody hates me.
So Doc, is that the same bin you was working out of last night?
Yeah. So just finishing it.
How many sets did you end up finding in there?
Only one. I found out that all of the extra pieces from all of the sets that I've been building from last year just got thrown in here. So that's why they're like, there's a pile of rims, but there's no, nothing for it. And then this is part of a 3-in-1 that I have still built as a different car. So there's this, so there's just some oddball pieces in here as well.
He was pulling parts out last night, and I think there's a Speed Champion sitting here. And a couple minutes later, I think there's what's the orange guy? The Arctic.
Oh, yeah, the Arctic Explorer, because there's snowshoes and a snow cap. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Or, it's that same color as the Jungle Police, too. So I'm like, is there a jungle helicopter in here?
A jungle.
But then I found the jungle
Cameron
helicopter.
Kohat said Butt Chop is the fuel of life.
Yeah, like I've
We
seen
all
the
live
airports,
for the chop.
there's a lot less air traffic at like the airports and stuff. Like there's probably like a plane landing like every 5 minutes or so at like Minneapolis, and like it used to be like every couple minutes there was a plane landing. Now it's like 5 minutes, and every now and then it's like a 10-minute stamp between planes landing. Like it is very abandoned. Like there is like the only flights that are going overseas are basically cargo planes. There's very little passenger planes coming into the United States from other places.
That seems to happen when 80% of the country's on lockdown.
Right.
And they've closed their airports to international travel. And
Yeah.
didn't the State Department issue or whatever and said, get your butts home?
Like they actually banned all international travel, or was it, or is, because I mean they shut down to Europe, and to obviously Asia like that. But I mean, I just assume like South America, that type of stuff. Like,
There are certain places like Chile you can't go to. And there are people, actual Americans that are down there that are like stuck down there because they're not allowed to travel back now.
I had to shut down a church today.
Yeah, with people gathering at it, it's just like, come on, you can't pray away the plague. Let's go.
yeah, like my church has gone to digital. They've done digital services where like the pastor's like streaming from his house, and they're like doing the sermon, and then like one of their cats just comes up and just interrupts them, and it's just the funniest thing ever. But yeah, everybody, like the news, the daily shows, they're all going from home. It's like this thing is just it's getting serious. Well, not that it
It's
wasn't
getting
serious. Like,
serious?
don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that if it wasn't.
Timestamp it, somebody.
Don't look into that. Don't look into that, people.
If you guys haven't noticed, it's now getting serious.
Don't look. No. Okay. Well.
That's what I hate having to impose power on people.
Yeah.
I'm not
So
gonna-
when you said you had to go and shut down the church, like you had, did they like give up like a fight for it, or what was going on?
Well, they closed down last week. Well, I had got word they do service on Wednesday night and on Sundays. Well, I got word today that they were going to have service today. So I went and asked the preacher. I said, "Are you planning on having service today or tonight?" He said, "Yeah." "Is it going to be more than 10 people?" He said, "Probably so. So I have to ask you nicely not to do that." And he was like, "Why?" I was like, You're breaking the social distancing thing." And he's like, "What if I don't?" I said, "Well, then I don't ask nicely no more, I tell you."
Yeah. Ask,
Now, the-
tell, then make.
It's like, do you want to voluntarily shut it down, or do you want to be made to shut it down?
Bet you that didn't go over well.
Yeah, I hated doing it.
Yeah, that just recommends Zoom. You're like, yo, Zoom. You can do prayer meetings online. It ain't no thing, you know.
Oh, not this church.
Oh,
This church, no Christmas lights, no Christmas decorations.
oh, sad
No.
church.
No, please.
You
No.
you mention the internet to them? Oh, the internet's for the devil.
Oh, good Lord.
The internet is of the devil. Google is Satan.
That
Devil.
foosball's the
Please don't
devil.
take me down.
Them
Sorry,
there
my-
foosball. Beaver C goes, look at Hoosier trying to flex.
Yeah, that's not how I wanted to flex, buddy. I promise you that. I went straight back and asked if I can be taken off the emergency management team. They're like, "Nope."
No, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
butt
if you
taps
come
is
off of there,
showing
I have to
in
go
room
on
wars.
there. So no, you need to stay on there.
Is a butt top just chilling in the green room, or is he?
Is he at work? Because this is like usually his work time during the week.
This isn't. I don't
Oh,
work
there
this
he
late
is.
Oh,
at night.
you're in the Paparuno.
I don't work this late at night, Doc.
Oh, sorry. The sun is still shining for me,
This
so
is
I
a
don't
bad
have.
idea. I'm gonna
You're
mute
a
myself.
horrible stalker. Worst stalker ever.
Well, sorry. I'll have to move to
I-
Minnesota to properly stalk you.
What?
What is that
Or
set?
Wisconsin or somewhere.
What
What
is that
is-
set? I'm actually
What
generally
is that
curious. What is
incredible
that set? Is
smell
that
you
a
just
custom?
got?
What is
It's
it?
called a mock.
No, this is actually the tiger. Well, it's partially a set, partially a mock. So it's the lion temple, lion she temple. of destruction,
Ooh.
of infernal destruction, of internal.
So, what
Hey-
things
hey,
did you
Chap.
mod?
Yeah.
You'll be so proud of me.
What?
I bought two Chima sets today.
What?
Uh-oh.
Where?
Whoa.
How do you come
Where?
across a Chima set?
Where?
April Fools.
April
Oh.
Fool. Ooh.
Chima's very old. That's from like 2015. That is a
I know, 2015. That was like 20 decades ago, right?
Uh-huh. Good
Oh
Lord.
my
Did they have
God.
TV back then?
Oh my gosh! Just imagine. Should I get out my sets from 1985, Jack? That'll really blow your mind if you think 2015 was a lot.
yeah, actually.
Let me get out my
please,
childhood sets. And really, that was like, you'll be like, whoa, those are rare antiques from the 18th century. Woo!
I'm actually interested. Like, can
Relic
you bring out some of your
hunters.
oldest sets? Because I want to actually see how compared to like newer sets. I want to actually see that. Like, I'm actually
Okay,
genuinely interested.
Let's make a deal. I'm gonna get out sets,
I'm scared.
and you tell me what year you think it's from.
I know, Chris.
What?
Chima's for the cool kids, and I definitely ain't cool.
Oh yeah, you couldn't handle Chima. Your whole brain would explode, Hoosier, with cool. It'd be so cool. Your brain is so like on the cityscape, just flat and low, and that you'd see Chima and you'd be like the creativity sparks would rip your brain to shreds. Your brain cells would explode with imagination.
So you're saying I have a brain?
Yes. Of course you have a brain. You're not stupid, Hoosier.
Wow.
Hoosier, I never implied you were ever stupid.
I'm messing with you, Chap.
I love you, man. I don't think you're stupid. If I thought you were stupid, I wouldn't talk to you. Yeah, well, I'm not kidding. I'm being honest.
I'm so glad he don't know the truth.
But Chop, can you
I thought you
explain
used
the
to
rest
be
of
friends
that
with me.
deal?
Yeah, I found out he was stupid.
Exactly. We ain't friends
But
no
Chop,
more.
can you please explain the rest of the deal, please? That you were gonna
Yeah,
offer me?
it wasn't there's no deal. You don't have to do anything.
Oh, you said to get
Don't
what
worry.
you're
There's no
doing.
like, okay. There's no like fine print. You're fine.
Oh.
Jack's all worried. What's the deal? What do I? Well, how fond are you of your appendages?
Oh Lord! Oh
Have you
my
ever
gosh,
thought about
that is
having
so dark.
Have you ever thought about having a hook for a hand?
Chris,
Oh Lord!
doesn't mean it works very well.
Chris, let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Hey, Chris. The reason that Hoosier is smart is because he is smart enough to be friends with people who are extremely smart, like you and I, Chris. That is what makes
That's it.
Hoosier's brains lie in the fact that he knows Bricks for Chris and Butt Chop are very smart, sweet guys, and that's why he talks to us.
They take care of me. I can't
Yeah,
complain.
we don't let him have too many aneurysms per stream. Down to a minimum. Okay, so Jack, here we go. I'm gonna position the camera, and this is gonna be for vintage. This is called Butt Chop's Vintage Viewing Hour. It doesn't have to take an hour, but it's just called that.
Welcome to the Vintage Viewing Hour with host
Vintage
Butt Chop.
Viewing Hour, starring Butt Chop, Daddy Brickhead, Chaser Plays, Hoosier Bricks, musical guest Khan, and your
All right, so
Okay.
we're bringing out some of your oldest sets, is what we're doing.
It's like an
right now,
SNL.
correct?
And your musical guest, Belle Biv DeVoe. So
Robert DeVoe.
this set is called the Steam Shovel. And this is my very first set. And this is the actual set that I got as a little tiny baby.
Little baby butt chop.
Little baby Butt playing with his Wiggle. And I love
Those wheels are so old. They
I
remind me
know.
of the ones I go digging through my spare ones. Like they in my
Look at
spare
that.
bin. Like they are
Can you say
super old. Those
metal
are
axles? Can you say
Yeah, metal axle. No.
yeah, that is
This thing is
that's
so
from
bad
the
age
days.
that it has metal. Okay,
Metal. That's
It's
so
what-
metal.
it puts the modern plastic axles to shame. But
None of
you
that
can see it's a
plastic
little
cheap
faded
stuff.
on that little print piece, but I loved this set to the point where the lever was all loose. I had to like when I rebuilt this as an adult, I like squeezed the blue bottom to the lever back because the lever was just like flippy floppy, flippy floppy.
I hate it when my lever gets flippy floppy.
But anyway, Jack, the play function besides the shovel itself, on the back here, this comes off those two chunks, these two black bricks that are 1x2 bricks. Those come off and it swivels, dude. It's right. Oh my god! Are you serious? And then you can use these as stuff to pick up with your steam shovel. So that was my very first set. I think yes, it's a scaled down compared to what you would get for something like a backhoe nowadays, but this was what got me into it. Like without this set, I'm sure it would have been a different set, but this set is my like I love this thing. I remember building it, taking it apart, built because I didn't have any other Legos or any other Lego sets or blocks when I had the set. So like all I could do, I could build other stuff with it because on the back of the box it shows alternative builds. But which I actually had the box. I think my dad saved it. Let's see if my dad saved it.
Yeah, like
But look, my dad would cut the box apart so you could put it in a binder. But then you still have those alternate builds on the back that they would supply you with. They didn't give you instructions, but you had to be smarter than nowadays. With the internet and stuff, you don't have to be smart. But back then, you actually had to have half a brain in your skull. And
you had to look at it, and you had to try and put it together from the picture and see how it came out, and it's just good luck.
What?
So
Did
it's
you say
basically just look at the
Saskatchewan?
picture and it's good luck.
Oh no, I guess my dad didn't save the box. I just have the oh no, maybe he doesn't. I think I feel something. Hold on, let me reach inside. Oh yeah,
I'm
baby.
scared.
Heyo.
No, here's the back of the box. So it's really beat up and taped and stuff. So here are the alternate builds that you could do. Here, why don't I take this camera? Stupid tripod. I hate the vintage set with butt chop hour. Such a stupid show. I'm trying to get the affiliates to cancel it, but
What are you, assaulting your camera or something?
assault?
I think
No,
the
really
police
assault.
investigation has just opened up with this.
Here we go.
Say hi to the world.
Hi world.
I can all hear you.
Hello.
Just like they were all watching you stand by the door and heard you mutter, 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 mutter the whole time.
I like it. It's real. It's real. It's sassy. It's brassy.
Huh? So what do you have for dinner, Ma? They want to know.
Okay, so that was my first set, Jack. If I
My
can
first
call
set,
it
I
that.
think, was like a Space Ranger alien set. It was like this alien had like had a $100 bill in its hand, and then this Space Ranger was trying to arrest her or something. It was very weird.
Was it a Space Police 3 or was it Alien Conquest or was it?
I don't know actually. It was like a very small set. It was like probably like under 100 pieces or so. Like it was very, very small. It was just a little like hover bike or something.
Pimp alien guy?
Pimp Daddy Alien.
And then the second one, like the first major set that I got was like from Star Wars. It was like Jabba's like that big like thing where Jabba rides into like the Sarlacc. Like that huge
that would
ship.
be the skiff,
or-
not the skiff, but the sail barge.
Yeah, the sail barge. That's what it's called. It was like an old version, and I still have the Han Solo. And I figure it's so old. You can see how much it's like come from back in the days where to designs these days.
This is not my first-
so realistic.
Not my first space set, but one of my first space sets. So this is going to be a set of space. Pew pew. And then this is one of my first that I remember like loving. This is like probably my second or third space set, and this is a ground thing, and it's got this green canopy. Look at the print; it's still in good shape for me having
Oh,
this
that is.
as a child. That's my original piece, and the back comes off. The back actually comes off. It's held on by a Technic pin, and then it's like a
Full
little.
screen, Nick. Full screen.
It's like a toolkit with a little computer dock, and then it's got two things for storing like ore in the side. You can go like drive and you have ore. Oh, there, now I can actually see what I'm trying to do. So, and then it's got the canopy opens. Dude's in there like ready to rock and roll. You can see the canopy's pretty small, but it's got compartments on both sides. The back comes off, so you can like drop it for the dudes to work with their tools and computer. So that was like one of my favorites, and especially the control panel in there, the classic that control panel.
Oh, that is old.
It's like
That's
the
an
first
old-
printed control panel they ever made, and I remember wishing I had hundreds of those to like build mocks with. Like you get one with a maybe you're lucky if you get one with your vehicle. So as a kid, you're like, oh, I wish I could have a whole bunch of these. Obviously, you don't
Yeah,
have
it's kind of like
access to
chairs
them.
as well. Chairs were like you'd think like you'd want a lot for like different ones where you have like a lot of chairs. But I mean, like I remember
Yeah.
going to like Minneapolis, like to the Mall of America, to the Lego store, and I just grabbed a handful of chairs because I was like, I'm gonna need a lot of them. Like I could see like that's one of those types of pieces where you want a lot of them for like.
Yeah. And this
like,
is you can
know,
shoot a missile,
sets.
dude. Okay, are you ready? I'm gonna drive out to the middle of the moon and
Sorry.
yeah, but they didn't even have Lego stores when I was a kid. They only had Lego Shop at Home, which my dad did buy some stuff. He did do some orders for us for Lego Shop at Home because there was stuff you could get in Lego Shop at Home, like the service packs that you couldn't get, any at the store. But there were no such thing as a Lego store. So then this one's pretty nice too. This has got those old red, and then it's got the hinged, the articulated body, and on the back there's like these computers so you can launch this death satellite, this death probe. It's not really called a death probe, but that's what I call it. Because the thing goes up, and what it does is it vaporizes people from space. So like say this guy's having a bad day, right? Which he probably is because he's an underpaid spaceman. So then he's like, well, I'm gonna get my boss this week. So he sends up his death probe. Here it is. And that goes off, and then it vaporizes people from space, which is pretty cool.
Thank you for the sound.
Space vaporizing.
And that had a print.
Thank you
of
for the
an
sound. I
arrow.
wouldn't have understood it without the sound. Thank you. Thank
This
you
is
for
the arrow that like
narration.
shows where to land back your vapor probe, and then that lands back on there, and you're all ready to go vape some more people, dude. See ya. I feel better about
Did you say
myself.
vape some more people?
And he goes, I feel better about myself. See you later.
Chris says, "Where's the city update, Hoosier? Where's yours at, Chris?"
Oh, he doesn't like the RetroCon.
An
Then
actual
here-
discussion after this is Lego video games. We should talk about that next after his little presentation.
Here's my first Futuron set, which is awesome because it has the ultra rare piece, which is the white chalices. One of the only sets that the white chalice cups were released in, and they were released as little thrusters. And the thrusters could go up and down. And the wings with the guns fold up. And he's like, I'm having a bad day at work. Just kidding. Futuron guys were happy. Futuron guys would never have bad days. It was the classic space guys that were underpaid. I always pretend these are the underpaid guys. And then every iteration of space after that, because they got totally like way better vehicles. So they were like living the good life and stuff. They weren't underpaid. They were like, they finally like started paying the space guys what they're worth. Made a world of difference in the exploration factor. And then you got your awesome, who doesn't love a rally car, right? So your rally car, no, that's gonna be 4 wide. That's better than a Speed Champ. That's 4 wide, dude. And then that's got lights all on the front. It's got, okay, check this out. This roof pops open. Well, so is everything else when you pull the roof up, but the roof hinges. Oh, you can, doors open, and the back wheels are higher than the front wheels. Printed spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, so that's classic, and that came with a pit stop. Oh, it broke though. It's in my vintage box because I just keep these sets. This is the pit stop. It has like an awning and then some like lap signage. I remember those 1x1 printed tiles I thought were the cows meows. Okay, well that's enough. I have other stuff. There's still a lot at my mom's, and I have like I have like my Blacktron base, which I took apart again because it was just sitting there getting dusty. So I took it apart and put it in my old Lego case so that I wouldn't.
I finished the last couple base plates of that section last night. I'll record it. Put it out
Okay,
there.
so how did people like the Lego video games, like the Xbox, Star Wars Complete Saga, like that type of games, like what is your opinion on that? And like have you played it? And like do you think it's ever getting better or
I actually had a quick, more pertinent question quickly.
Okay.
good?
Okay, so to check who on the panel and in the chat actually like me, who here has seen the video Pop's Block Shop put up where I came to the Lego event at the bowling alley in Green Bay?
That was a while ago, wasn't it?
It wasn't that long ago, really.
I remember seeing you on one of his videos, but I thought it was a while ago.
No, there was one from the Lego show at Bay Beach, like a year
Maybe
ago.
that's the one.
This is recent, so that's a no for you.
Yep.
Chaser Plays, that's a no. Hoosier's muted because he doesn't want to admit that's a no. Con?
I would have to say no. I don't
Oh,
recall it.
wow. So I've got 4 enemies on the panel.
Oh, come on, man.
Bricks for Chris. Bricks for Chris saw it. And Dude Juice
Damn
saw
you,
it.
Chris.
Wow. So I have 2 friends in the chat, 4 enemies on the good old panel. Thanks, guys.
It's all right, Chop. We're there for you.
If you guys make any cameos on any like channels, I'll just act like I don't need to be there.
No, I don't even know if I'm subscribed to him or not.
Oh, that's too bad. He's just above us, just north of us. He's a really cool guy, actually. Here's my old pirate sets. Some of my old pirate sets from when I was a kid. They're all bagged up, me hearty. They're mostly built, but I mixed them with the sets I bought when I came out of my Dark Ages. So it's like classic 1989 Pirates meets 2015 Pirates. What?
What?
You just blew up my mind. It's okay. Like, I understand. It's only been out for like a long time, the video where I'm in there. Oh, Hoosier says he watched it. Oh, well, looky.
It's easy for Hoosier to hide behind the camera and be like, yeah, I watched it.
Hey, told Director Chris that was actually the first Pop's Block Shop video he ever watched, which is probably one of the best ones to watch besides the first time I met Pop's Block Shop, which that was pretty fun too. We have a lot of fun. Like, he likes to watch me Lego shop, and he's really awesome. He takes care of the shop when it comes to Lego shop.
Lego Chop at home.
Your Lego shop at home. Yeah, he takes care of me. Good guy.
All right, so can we? All right, so.
Okay, back to Jack because he wants to run the show.
I just.
Give us
I
your
just-
topic, Jack. If you say Xbox again, we're gonna turn down the topic.
Donkey Kong was better.
It was just. What is your opinion on the Lego video games? Do you think they're successful, or do you think it's just a lost
Oh,
cause?
they keep making them.
Do you think it's just like Ocean's 11, Ocean's 12, like they're just making it for the money? And
No, I think
Well,
that
yeah.
they're solid, like pick up and play games. You can pick up, play for a while. It's fun, whatever. Sometimes it gets repetitive, but it's not too serious of a thing that you like.
Yeah.
The game isn't meant to be taken so seriously. You can take it seriously if you want and try to complete by getting all the golden or red bricks or whatever and unlocking everything. But also you can casually play them. I don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Yeah. I'm one of those 100% completists because they're one of the easier games to get 100% on. So I'll grind out a Lego game to get all the stuff to get to 100% and get the platinum trophy on PlayStation.
It's a good ego booster. If you suck at video games, you can play it out.
Exactly.
And you feel like you're really
we all see your 90s on Fortnite, Nick. So we all know you're the best at video games.
I can't help it. Flex.
I mean, you beat Trent at Fortnite, so obviously you OP.
I haven't played Fortnite in like a year.
Oh, yeah.
Kids are always on it.
Why?
Swear I'm never gonna get through all this freaking brick. I hate going through all this kind of stuff. Hello.
Oh, get the phone. Mom's calling.
Hello. Oh. And what is a Lego? Dude, you says, what is a
this
Lego?
strange piece of plastic?
I don't know. Is this real life? Yeah, but thanks for everyone still hanging in out there in the chat world. I know you had
you guys temporarily.
other options out there. I appreciate you guys sticking here. Reed took off. We weren't cool enough for him.
I lost you guys for a second there, but I'm back. So.
Yeah, Chris got me get new clubs. Now I suck again.
How
we
switch
suck
it up and
again.
have? How about we switch this up and have the Brickhead family ask us the questions?
Ask you questions. Why? I don't want to know anything about you guys.
All right, let's switch it up. So here we're back with the Brickhead Family's Wednesday night live stream. I'm Jason, and we'll be counting down the top 10 worst day falls. So coming in at number 10, Crap Shit McGee. You
Hold
remember
on.
his channel? He sucked.
Hold on, Chop. Not to cut you off. Winter Bricker, how's Carl doing?
Oh.
Do what? I didn't hear what he said. What did he say?
It's usually not mostly English. He's
Carl,
very
Carl's Big Bricks had surgery yesterday or day before. Asking Winter Bricker how he was doing.
You didn't even know until I told you, Hoosier.
It was in the
Turning
stream.
into
I
another-
seen it, Chop.
Oh, you're trying to steal my thunderclap?
This is turning into another Butt Shop Charlie.
There's no way you got worse. Busted Hoosier. And okay, so anyway, the thing is yeah, I was on mute when you were saying that stuff about leaving. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. If you were streaming and all of the top tier, I use quotes, YouTubers were streaming, I'd still be here.
Thank you, Chap.
If there was a stream and Mother Teresa was there, I'd definitely stay here. I hate Mother Teresa, but not a good example. His wife is waking him now. They shoot him full of adrenaline to wake him up from all the sedatives. Here's a lethal dose of stimulants to wake you from the lethal dose of sedatives we gave you.
But a question for the breakup demo. When did you guys start?
I have a question
this whole
for
channel?
Chaser Plays. And this question comes from Dude Jude 20 in the chat. It says, what is a video game, Chaser Plays? What is a Lego?
Well, a video game. I'm gonna give a meme answer, literal answer. So meme answer is
What's a meme? Is that like
I'm blank. But the lower
is that what you
answer is,
call people in the South call their mom like Mammy?
my grandma pronounces washing machine.
Yeah,
I don't know
she's
why.
gonna go prospect.
It's literally like a mix of
She's
Southern.
like, there's gold in them washing machines. Get my pickaxe, Jack. We're going prospecting. That's awesome that Chaser Plays' grandmother is an old 49er.
Go 49ers.
She's got the hat, you know, the Lego CMF. She looks just like that, except a lady.
Oh, I don't know what type of fantasy you're imagining, but that is nothing like real life, dude.
Oh, that's just the beginning of fantasy.
How dare you talk about my Mimo?
I'm scared.
Who isn't heavily into prospector, grandma prospector porn? Get your pappy out here. I want to slap him on the rear.
We are definitely demonetized now.
Oh, really? Because you can just edit all this out and post. Ha ha.
I'm just gonna
That's
mute
what I
myself
do.
because this is turning into another butt chop Charlie situation.
Hey, Jack. It's me, Grandmammy. Get the clothes out of the washing machine. We're going for
What did I create?
There's gold in them hills, Jack.
Yeah, I feel Jack getting triggered.
Go back to bed. Go back to bed, Grandma. There's no gold.
I feel like I stepped on a landmine now.
Whatever. I was just trying to joke around and liven up the thing. If you guys don't like laughing, then then I'll leave.
No, you're fine, Jeff.
Fine. No more butts about it.
No more butts about it. If ands or butts are
So
candies or nuts.
But yeah, I think a question that no one's ever asked, but is very interesting, for all of us was basically, where did Lego and YouTube meet, and why? In your careers?
They met off Tinder. You know, it was going to be a complete just a meetup, and then you know, one thing led to
It was a
another.
one-time thing. It was going to be a one-time thing.
Yeah,
But then it just spiraled out of control.
exactly. You know, once
Yeah,
YouTube
no, there's a
died,
baby.
Lego, they were like, "Oh my God, I gotta have you."
Oh my God, I'm pregnant. I will be expecting full child support.
I forget to mute my dang mic.
I really wish I had some more of these light orange, how do you call them? They're kind of panels, but they're like basically like tiles with little walls on them.
Huh.
You know what I mean? That's a brick underneath it, but
Oh.
you know what I mean, like these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They're like
like
little
it.
tiny panels. I need some really bad, and I thought I had some more, and I don't think I do, which is kind of weird because I have pretty expansive collection of that color part, but just not that part of
Give it up for
color.
2 hours and 20 minutes, guys. Give it up for 2 hours, 20 minutes.
I refuse to give in to your conformity.
And I just interrupted you.
Not giving it up for anyone.
You didn't interrupt anyone, and also I just said I wasn't going to conform to your what?
Hi.
Who said that?
Hello.
Who is that?
How are you?
Good.
That's Hoosier Bricks.
It's Hoosier Brick.
Doing all right.
Yeah,
He
because
sounds like a
it's
tiny
not
girl.
me, and it's not the brickhead, and it's not you. It's
Dude, Hoosier Brick sounds like a
muted.
tiny girl.
Hello.
Did you?
Hello.
You sound a little bit younger.
I think it's.
Great idea. Move it to where I open the cabinet.
Who's your,
Oh
who's your
no,
hit
here
the,
comes father.
Bricks for Chris says, "What if I started a stream shop?" When I said I would stay here,
Chris, we all know you're not going to start a
you
stream.
know that you're not going to, and also, when that day comes, we'll see what happens then. Because I'm not going to make any promises based on your hypothetical situations.
Bye.
And Dude Jude loves the prospect
Bye.
of Granny Talk. Dude Jude loves the prospect of Granny Talk.
Chris, I got an eagle. I got an eagle.
And
An
Chris
eagle.
says, "Hi, Charity."
What?
Gotcha. April Fool.
April Fool.
You just got fooled there. So all day I've been getting pranked by my daughter.
Oh yeah.
Yep. And so she brought me a cup of coffee this morning while I was still in bed, and it was frozen, like solid. They put it in the freezer last night so that this morning it would be completely frozen. So when I went to go drink it wouldn't move. You know when Dad's tired and he's like, "Oh, coffee, thanks."
That is cold. That is
Oh
cold.
my God, it's a good one, Jack. That was cold. And it was
Wait,
frozen.
what did I do? What did I do? Wait,
You're
what did I
punning.
do?
You're punning. You're punning, and you don't even know it.
You're very punny.
You're super punny.
Wait, wait, what?
Don't worry, Jack. You're
Is it
slaying
your
them.
life?
Jack. You're slaying them. And then what else did she do to me? Oh, they cut out. Oh, I even have the bug right here. So she made this bug, right, and then taped it on the inside of the lampshade, so that when you turn on the light, it gives the shape of a giant bug inside the
Oh,
lamp.
this.
It didn't scare me because I love bugs. I was like, that is the awesomest special effect I've ever seen. Because on the inside of the lampshade, it looks, you just see the shadow outline of this. You don't actually see this because it's inside, but the light shows you the. I was like, hey, that is awesome. Is there really a bug that big in our house? Because I want to catch it. And then she filled my shoes. She filled my shoes with Kleenex. So that when I put my shoes on, I thought my feet shrunk, or I thought my feet grew. She also switched the bags of cereal in the cereal boxes. So when I went to pour my cereal and thought it was one type, it was a different type of cereal. Oh God, they've been. I must
Looks like
be
you had
old.
a heck of a day there, chap.
I must be old, huh? I may go live for a 500 subscriber special.
I would love to see that, Chris.
If I can get down to 300 subs, I'll go live and give away a set to everyone who shows up at the live stream. If I can get down to 300 subs, anyone in the chat at the live stream gets a free set. It's used, but it's a pre-owned, one-of-a-kind butt chop original.
How many you got to lose?
Like 200 some.
You don't ask for much.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be a
That's hard
struggle.
it's hard to lose one, let alone 200. I've been trying.
Hold on, oh, Chris got a long way to go. He just got over 100.
I know.
That ain't even right, Chris. Tease us like that.
He's joking. That's why he's joking. Hey, Nick, have you heard
I have
of Real Ghost
156.
Stories online on YouTube?
Yeah.
Cameron Quillhot says they're quite good.
Yeah, I actually listened to their they have a podcast I listen to.
Yeah, well, Cameron Quillhot is also a fan. He was just making sure you were on the same page with that.
Well, thank you very much.
Good looking out. That's why he's like an actual community member, Cameron. He's like someone you want around. It's hard to find people like that.
All right.
227. So if Chris gets to 300 and I get to 300, he and I are going to live stream together. So if Chris gets to 300 and I get to 300.
Oh, it's 227. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah, I forgot to be on the brick video. Everybody said, welcome back, Chris. Welcome back, Chris.
That's funny. That's real
This is
funny.
the
I don't
awkward
have
silence
to
portion of the stream. Hope you
Shut
guys
up.
like it.
get him, boys.
Get him, boys.
Get him, boys.
Shut
Tear him
up.
limb from limb. Tear him limb from limb.
Shut up! You don't know anything.
String him up, boys.
Give me some of that in the bowl, please.
Hanging time. Jack, have you ever had to fight an angry mob?
I'm a pacifist.
You should
and
fight an
I've
angry
never
mob.
encountered a mob.
Most of the time, you don't survive.
Well, I'm going to
You
be a
only
police
do-
officer, so I might experience that sometime.
You're gonna be a cop.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go wherever you're working. I can't wait to get pulled over by you.
Oh gosh. I think I'm gonna barricade my doors now.
No, you
whenever I
probably will not want to show your face back at the precinct after what I do because you'll be so embarrassed to talk to your fellow officers and be like, "What happened, Jack? Where are your clothes? Where's your squad car? Why? Why are you almost dead of exposure?" And you'll be like, "Nothing. Don't ask."
Don't look at me.
I want to change districts. I'm putting in my.
I want to change districts.
I'm putting in my transfer.
Transfer me to the county, please.
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Let's just say it's sweatshop. And the cops will be like, "Oh yeah, we've had run-ins with that one."
All it's going to take is you to do a city update once or twice, and you'll be back to where you was, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, it won't take much. As soon as the people who are all subbed find out that you have a channel again, it won't take long once the buzz is out. Is there anything that can steal those parts of?
What do you know? Nathan made me popcorn.
What a little sweet.
Ooh, nice.
He is a darling. You a nice building. What do you call that one? Hey, wait, I'm looking at one right in front of me. Right next to the computer screen, I have the same building. You little
Imposter.
Hey. I can mimic everything that Doc is doing just by picking up the text off my video. I can do that. I got it right here. Yep, I got that one. Yep,
Chris, if I get too big, I'll have to delete it again.
Oh,
Well,
hold on, wait a
This
second.
gives you something to work for,
I
buddy.
got it, buddy. Hey, you didn't wait for me, Con. Is that the sound a coffee stand makes? That's the sound a coffee stand makes. Anything that Con can hold up, I can hold up too.
Anything you can do, I can do better.
Look at mine. It's gargoyle powered. It's actually harpy powered.
Ooh.
Harpy
The power of the future.
Is that see-through clear?
Her wings. Yeah. Her wings are transparent purple.
Gargoyles. The power of the future.
The power.
This has
of
been
harpy.
sponsored by.
I'll clean the crap out of you. Oh, okay. So now he pulls out licensed figs because he knows I can't. I can't.
No, they're the ones that are living in the city.
You
He
know,
pulled a cheap one on you. He pulled
Okay,
a cheap one.
stuff right next to me. I have some, but
Brick-built snowman.
I got that somewhere. I think it's in the bag. Surfboards and bicycles.
A tree.
I got a tree. It's upstairs though, next to my winter firehouse that's been summarized. Actually, it's turned into the Monster Fighters HQ. My
Yeah,
winter
this
firehouse.
is part of that set that you could get with a Christmas stuff the city.
Oh yeah, I got that.
Yeah, it's that pack. The best part I thought was this thing right here, the star that came in there.
Yeah, that thing's cool. Yeah, I got that.
All right, guys.
I
So you're
think
gonna enjoy 2 minutes of me not being here. I need to go do something. So enjoy 2 minutes of me not being here.
Okay.
Alright.
I mean, take your time, bro. Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying he doesn't have to like hurry or anything.
Right.
Enjoy.
Put him in the green room. See if he realizes he's gone.
What's
I
the
can still
bad?
hear you.
Well, oh,
Uh-oh.
we didn't say anything. How do you?
Chris said finally.
So I could hear you for a couple feet. So
Fine.
I'm just gonna be.
Hey, just so you know,
I'm just
your
gonna be
couple
chill.
minutes is like wasting away right now. You need to get your ass in gear.
Exactly. You're using up your time.
Yeah, take your time, but your 2
Spectating.
minutes are wasting away. Okay.
Oh, they gotta do a dog stew, right?
Do what?
All right, that's almost as worse
They
than
gotta,
Chris
sniff,
with,
they gotta sniff each other's behinds. All right.
with Harley Quinn.
Ghost dogs don't have a scent. Oh yeah, he can smell that dog, but the other dog can't smell a ghost.
Uh-huh. It smells like bacon.
Megan.
Yeah, I still gotta go and watch that.
And then there's the brick-built dog. Does he not look like the dog from Family Guy?
Oh yeah, he does look like Brian.
Oh yeah, that's a brick-built dog. It does look like Brian. That's weird that they would secretly make Brian from Family Guy and sneak him into a creator set.
Like, see if anybody notices.
No one's gonna notice except for some weird AFOLs on the internet.
As soon as I built it, I was like, that's Brian.
Well, that puts this whole building on a standstill. I hate Lego. Okay, so I'm gonna just stick these parts inside. Ooh. 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 Ooh.
That's some good stuff.
New stuff in the chat. We got. I get to.
Yeah, people team. We got Jude in the chat.
I don't have a city. I get too big. I'll have to delete it again. Finally, Juju says, "Yeah." He says, but he doesn't say like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
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 Is that a lion car?
No, it's a bear car.
Bear.
It's a bear tricycle. Come to the Barnum and Bailey Circus. See the bear tricycle. Oh, sorry. Probably having too much fun. I'll stop.
No.
We can have a negative stream where we have Brick Hive talk about COVID for 3 hours. If you want to do that, that's always fun. If I hear about stuff anymore ever again, I'm just gonna start shooting people and say, you know what's more dangerous than COVID? Me with a gun.
Cop with a gun is the most dangerous thing in the world.
Right. So if you want to get shot, talk about what I don't want to hear about. That's cool. Your little ice bite mech.
Ice Blake Mac.
Ice bite mech. Oh yeah, he's got the white Chewbacca with brown legs. That's new. Oh nice.
Is that a walking poop?
It's a
Yeah.
We do that. That's when someone else starts up a stream. You have that walk across the screen. Oh, a
I
piece of
come
candy.
back to a walking poop. That is
Oh, a piece of
basically the story of the stream.
Ooh, a piece of candy.
Chris gained a subscriber.
Ooh, a
All
piece
right.
What's that?
228.
Chris gained a subscriber.
I wonder
Oh,
who here was not subscribed to him.
all right.
It was probably YouTube.
That's
That's right, dude. Shoot.
Dude Jude. No, you know Dude Jude subbed to him. Dude, Dude Jude will be subbed like instantaneously. He wouldn't wait till now. Dude Jude's a huge Bricks for Chris fan. Dude Jude was
Fanboy.
a fan before he deleted his channel. He's like an OG fan.
OG fan.
Like Bricks for Chris, his old channel, I wasn't even subscribed to it. And he had how many? 20,000 some subs. And now his new channel, I am subbed to it. And he's got 228. Oh, he goes, if Nick subbed, I'd be 229.
I am subbed.
Is
I
Ghost-
subbed when Chris came back.
What about Ghost Freaking Talking?
I guess I could.
I'm just kidding. I guess I could use all my troll accounts.
Don't forget,
Oh, it's not a pro account, man.
I guess I could use all my 450 troll accounts.
you gotta do Ghost Freaking Talking, Ghost Freaking Taco.
Ghost Freaking Enchilada, Ghost Freaking Chimichanga,
Don't
Ghost
be spreading those rumors. We are not Ghost Freaking Taco either.
Freaking Chalupa,
Ghost freaking
Ghost Freaking
quesadilla.
Supreme, Ghost Freaking Nachos Bel Grande, Ghost
Ghost
Trace
freaking
Tres
quesadilla.
Leches Cake, Ghost Freaking Tres Leches, Ghost Freaking Bendejo,
Ghost freaking burrito de la mesa.
We can swear in Spanish because no one knows Spanish swears. I know all swears in Spanish because I worked in kitchens.
Oh, look at that. I'm 230 now. Ghost Freaking Talking is 230.
Yeah, 230 for paradise. Yeah, Dude Jude was number 6. Thank you very much, the Brickhead family.
So Nick stuck in there. I got 229 on me.
Why, thank you, good sir. That's not necessary. Aw, he's all blushing and stuff. Why, you guys are just too good to me. He's all ready to accept an award.
I got another evil.
I'd like to thank my family most of all, and all the people that helped me get here to 230, son. It's been a long, hard ride. I couldn't have made it without you guys. Yeah, Chris. Speech.
Speech.
Speech
Speak.
Chris has to come on and give us an acceptance. Otherwise,
First, I'd like to thank all of my fans.
I'd like to thank all the little people that got me to 230.
All the
really,
little
you guys,
people.
you guys are little compared to my old sub count. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You
How
guys are
tall are you?
you're really a bunch of nobodies. Thank you. Thank you. What? What, Jack?
How tall are you? If you're
super short.
think about all the little small people.
Oh,
Are
I'm
they
not
midgets?
Chris is tall. I'm really short.
I was gonna say, Butt Job is kind of a short guy anyway.
Yeah, but I'm stocky.
Wait, how tall are you?
I don't know, tall enough to beat up a cop, Jack.
Shut up, pig. So, like, legit, how tall are you? Like,
Just kidding, Jack.
Five.
I'm like barely 5'6". I used to be 5'6". I think I've shrunk. I'm like 5'5". 5'5". 5'5" on a good day. When I got my lifts in, I got lifts for my shoes. Just kidding. I don't have lifts.
So
I
you're
don't know.
shorter than me.
Being short doesn't
5'5".
bother me. It's actually really useful, and it's good.
All right, tell me. Tell me.
Tell you what.
Tell me the advantages of being short. I'd like to hear about this. This is interesting.
Oh, you don't know? You don't already know?
Huh?
Why should I tell you free information for no reason?
I'm
A,
5'9".
being tall is really hard on your. Being tall is really hard on your back, your joints, your legs, your hips, basically everything. All that is as you get older, it's really bad on your body physically. Also, when you're really tall, it's not very easy to hide. So say you were in a situation where it was life or death, your stupid legs and arms are hanging out or wherever you're trying to hide, blap, 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 and you're dead. Me, I can fit inside a dryer. No one's going to find me in a dryer. Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.
But dryers are see-through, so that may be a problem.
Wait, what kind of dryers are you looking at?
Yeah, I don't think you know how to do laundry, so shut up.
My dryer is not see-through.
My dryer is a metal
No,
door.
that's like a door that's a glass door.
My washer is see-through because it's a front loader, but my dryer's a front loader and it ain't see-through. There's really no reason to wash drying clothes.
You people and your flexing of your see-through doors on your washer and dryer.
Yeah, my mom got a transparent dryer. All of it's transparent. I can see through the whole thing when there's no clothes in it. It's like a window that dries things. Oh, Dude goes, I'm 5'6". And then he goes, thanks, Ghost Taco. Lies, Dude, more like 5'2". I don't lie at Bricks for Chris. Why, Winterberger, how short is he?
And start to spill.
Why is that? I don't think height matters, really. Some people have problems with being short. They have insecurities. I actually like it.
Chris, is Eva really playing, or is that you playing under Eva's account?
Out.
Don't even talk to us like that, Hoosier.
All right. So rude.
The nerve.
I can't believe it.
Like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Everything. I'm just about done sorting for today.
Done sorting for paradise. Ooh, I think I actually need this red bike for my bike shop. I think I have 2 of the same color bikes, and I wanted to have all different color bikes because you could always just order one of the same color on back order. Oh, I'm so sick of this mess.
You got a mess.
Clean up this mess. Clean this mess.
That ain't even right.
Please.
I never want to see freaking Lego ever again.
Clean up this mess. Clean up this mess.
Dang, Eva, that was harsh.
You want to know something? You said that this was going to be an hour. So
I am not
it's like,
hungry. I
we'll
didn't
go for a
ask
little-
you to make me any food.
I made you a buffet,
Oh,
Sean.
please.
Oh Lord!
Hey son,
Uh,
I made you 40 pounds of food. Now eat it. You're gonna go to waste. Mom, I told you to leave me alone.
Stop making me food all day long. Food.
I need you good and fat, Con. I need you good and fat.
I'm getting fat. Like, thank you so
I
much.
need you good and fat, Con, because if this Corona thing makes it so we can't get groceries, you're the first to go.
Let's eat his leg. It looks delicious.
You're like the livestock. That's why they're fattening you up. They're like,
It's like that three-legged cow. You know, you don't eat it all, a good cow all at once.
right. We fatten Con up. If this all goes to hell, we got food supply for quite a while.
Oh my good God.
Your own parents like, getting you all ready to go, like your prize cow at the cow.
It's a Twilight Zone
Stuffing ready,
over
kids.
here.
Get the stuffing ready, kids. We're gonna have a feast.
And tonight on the Twilight Zone.
I tell you what, this country goes to hell. We're set on food. There's a lot of species that eat their young, and we're gonna be one of them if this.
I know we have all those nice.
No, that's. What does this stream become?
He'll never see it coming.
Why? What is wrong with what? We're just joking around, Jack.
I'm just stepping on landmines. I'm under constant supervision by the emails that are going to be sent, and
What?
they've probably already been made, and they're
Who are you
just
talking-
waiting
what
for
are you
me to
talking-
slip
I
up.
think that you have some kind of. Do you have some kind of psychosis that we don't know about? No one is making emails.
Gosh,
for
my
you.
secret's been spoiled.
No one's making emails for you, buddy.
No, they're sending emails to the Brickhead family saying I'm annoying. Like,
I
I'm not
highly
even
doubt
kidding. No,
No, this
I'm
this
not
is
even
this is a
joking.
true story.
Really?
I'm not even
You got
joking.
emails about it?
Yeah, I
I'm-
got some fan mail.
Look, we love your stuff. We love the channel and everything. Big fans. Can you get rid of that Jack guy? That's awesome, dude. You know you're doing something right if you get like emails about you because someone had to take the time to type that email. That means you're doing something right. You are that annoying that someone took time. I would never take time out of my day to send a complaint email. Someone would have to bother me a lot for me to do like a complaint email. Even then, I'd rather just handle it myself like street justice. I'm tall enough
Yeah,
that
but I
my
think it was basically. Go ahead.
oh, I was reading the chat. You go ahead.
Yeah, I still got that
Oh,
pork chop to eat.
I think it was basically, from what I heard, it was basically about. I think it was like interrupting and like being obnoxious. I think that was.
Yeah,
about that. Yeah.
it's because you talk over people and you are
Oh, that's cute.
rude when some
Yeah, that's a
people
good way to
comment.
make enemies in the streaming community, unless they want you to talk over them.
Yeah, that's the pet peeve I have is when I try to jump in and when somebody else talks in at the exact same time, I'm like, what are the possibilities? How? Like, this is
Actually,
I
pretty good odds.
waited. It's what are the possibilities? It's
Pretty good odds. It's not like some weird freak thing.
Uh-huh.
I can't say something.
Well, and it's also difficult if you can't see somebody's face. You can tell when somebody's about to say something when you can see their face.
Yeah.
But when they're just an icon, like a dog, you know, it's easy to interrupt that person.
It's Doge, not dog. It's Doge.
Doge.
Get it right.
No, these are not.
Kind of dog, or is that the dog's name?
If you make any more Roblox references, I will have you kicked from the stream.
Where's the robot?
No, that's a
One more-
meme. It's a
No,
meme. Do you know the
one
Doge
more
meme?
Roblox reference, Jack, and I will make sure I will pay Daddy Brickhead to physically remove you from the stream.
Wait, what is Roblox?
What? He just said.
What is Roblox? Like, I've heard of it. I don't know what the game is.
The word
Like,
Doge.
like a
is from
Minecraft
a
simulator or
YouTuber.
something.
It's from a YouTuber who plays Roblox and calls it a Doge because it's spelled Doge for
Oh,
dog.
no. let me give. Okay, story time. So this dog is a meme. It's Doge. It was a meme created by a Japanese. I think it was like a young Japanese lady who had a Shiba Inu dog, and it was basically she was trying to get a picture or portrait of it, and this is the face that they gave at it, and it basically turned into a meme where it was basically like little text surrounding it, like it did become a thing in I think it did become a thing in Roblox.
My daughter
After
watched
that,
a YouTuber.
but
I can't remember the name of him right now, but there's a YouTuber, and she used to watch him a lot, and he played Roblox and Minecraft and whatever, all those things. And then he would call the dog Doge because it's spelled Doge in the game, like doggy, like like an idiot would spell text shit, like text speak, like Doge, like I'm a moron. I don't know that there's a G and a Y. Like, so he would be like, it says Doge.
yeah,
it says
the meme is Doge.
Doge, whatever. And that's where I heard it from. I don't know anything about memes. I feel better not knowing about them, because I believe that they actually make you stupider from looking at them.
Stupider?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they make you more dumber. They make you more dumber.
More dumber?
Yeah, more dumb than you're stupid. They're making you not as good at
More
learning.
stupider, hey, watch your mouth.
They make you not good at learning things. So, no, I don't know. I think it's a weird thing because people use memes instead of thinking of their own funny thing to say. They go, "Hey, look at this. This is funny." They show you the screen on their phone.
The memes.
They show you their screen on the phone, and then you're like, "Okay, cool. Why don't you get the hell away from me?" And they're like, "Look at this."
Yeah,
one.
I'm not a
I'm like,
I'm not a very big me person either, but I mean,
all
this
of the
is
material comes
the
from
exception.
from your Facebook timeline of what your friends post on Facebook. You're a loser. Look at how funny I am. Read this thing on my Facebook. I'm like, dude, I seriously break your cell phone if you show me another meme as a joke. Just stay away from me. I'll get a restraining order if I need to. I don't want to see your phone and your memes that your friends posted on Facebook.
But yeah, there's been a whole digital currency based around this dog called Dogecoin.
Okay, well, maybe I don't know the background of it. I only know that it was very annoying to me that this guy called Dennis, I think his name was Dennis.
Dennis Daly.
Yeah, and he would play the game, or he'd play the games, and my daughter would watch intently, and I just was like, this is what the nation is doing? Okay.
Yeah, I'll admit that my kids watch Dennis Daly too, and I get sucked in for a couple of the shows.
Yeah, I'm not highbrow. I'm not highbrow entertainment, but watching someone else play a video game and like talk stupid, not my thing. I'd rather play the video game and talk stupid and not have anyone watch it.
Wait, who is David Daly?
Dennis
Carson Daly.
I don't know.
Carson Daly,
Dennis
yes. Carson Daly.
Daly from the
David
Daily
Daly.
Carson Daly from the Daily Show. He's friends with Ryan Seacrest.
And Ryan M&R.
Yeah, and M&R Productions Crest. M&R Productions Studio Crest. And Man Doctor Productions and Proctology Studio. Yeah, and Man Doctor Productions and Proctology Studio. Bringing you airtight entertainment where the sun don't shine.
8.24 million subs. That's not bad for
Man Doctor Productions.
That's not bad.
Proctology Studio, bringing you entertainment, airtight entertainment where the sun don't shine. Check out the channel, subscribe, hit that like button.
Yeah, I'll be right back, guys.
Oh, Hoosier doesn't like that because he's best friends with Man Doctor. He's like, I'm out. If I hear one word about Man
I
Doctor,
can see
I could see
Really?
you SpongeBob as a stand-up
Don't want to
comedian.
go to board
You are
break.
really funny. You make up jokes on the spot, dude.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to. You're not supposed to need a meme.
I don't like memes. This is the only exception.
Your
because
brain
It's a cute doggo.
You're just supposed to make stuff up as you go. That's what I do.
Dude, I don't get memes either. They're just you just have a picture of somebody on a toilet floating through space, and it's a meme somehow. I
That's
don't
cool
know.
because yeah, that's hilarious.
Exactly. Like I don't get it.
Welcome back to Man Doctor's Proctology Studio.
Airtight entertainment.
Airtight entertainment where the sun don't shine. Meaning like night. It means
That
like
is-
nighttime.
that is-
entertainment. It's nighttime entertainment because it's where the sun don't shine, right? Airtight
Yeah.
because things are supposed to come out but not go in. But Man Doctor gets right in there and checks around town for polyps and such. Lego polyps. Are your Lego
Oh
polyps?
Lord.
Are your Lego polyps chafing you? Try Man Doctor, Proctology Productions. It's airtight entertainment where the sun don't shine.
Let's take a look up there. Let's see if any polyps are in there. Bend.
Why, yeah, they're polyps in there.
Let's take a closer look. Look at the size of the chompers on that polyp. Ooh, it's really mad now. This polyp is really mad. I probably shouldn't have poked it so hard, but it's really flaring up now.
What has this?
They
stream
really hate it
become?
when you take a spatula to them. Let's take a closer look. I'm just gonna get a nice spatula. And that was the last day Jack was alive. He died from laughter at Butt Chop's asinine comment. Sorry,
I
I'm
don't have
not
to worry about the emails coming in anymore because Jack's gone.
Jack was no longer with us. What happened? Well, Butt Chop was doing a commercial for Man Doctor Proctology Productions, and it just killed Jack.
This is the most largest I've laughed. That's the hardest
At least we know Jack's got a good sense of humor.
Oh, my
I know
ass.
Con ain't liking it. Con's probably recording it so he can play it back as blackmail footage later.
Oh my! Oh man! I'm tearing up. That was so fun.
Con's recording it so he can play it to someone later. Did you see?
Soundboard.
Oh wait, we're live. He doesn't have to record it.
Uh-huh.
Darn it!
Oh.
That's stupid. I didn't even know that we're recording it. Hold on.
Should we run this
Touche,
at 3
Con.
hours? That's in.
You win
2
this
minutes.
round, Con. You're having someone else tape it for you. You're a smart man. That's why I like him. He's always thinking outside the box.
Well, I pay for the
Oh.
StreamYard, so anytime I'm on StreamYard, I just hit the record button.
Are you serious? That's awesome.
It's like,
Oh Lord! That.
Let's just you're like the what's the people that monitor
Hey.
the
Hey, can you hear me or no?
Yeah, you sound great.
Yes.
You look great too.
No,
You're like the whatever
because my you guys are stopping, so it's like my internet
Yeah,
is
you
like
guys-
messing up right now.
Yeah, you're doing the same thing. You all are doing the same thing to me. You guys are kind of like freezing up every now and then, but I think that's.
Oh, that's probably because of
Just
the
the
heavy
internet.
streamage. Right now is a heavy flow time of the night.
yeah, the traffic.
It's a heavy flow month.
Yeah. I'm gonna wrap up this stream anyway. We're at the 3-hour mark, and I've got some other
Yeah.
recording I got to do here. So
getting
I
a
want
phone?
to thank everyone for coming in here tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you guys are breaking up pretty bad, so hopefully I'm not over talking to you
You're
guys.
breaking up. It's like the old
I'm breaking up.
going through a tunnel on the old cell phone.
What?
Thanks for having me, Nick.
Yeah,
Hey.
yeah. Thanks, Hoosier. Thanks, Jack, for being on good
Did I
behavior.
do good?
Yeah,
Yes.
you're a real good boy. You're a very good boy.
Yeah,
today.
you're a good boy tonight, Jack.
Yep,
You're a good
now-
boy. You're a good
now You can go
boy.
to timeout. You can go to timeout.
Do I
Jack.
get beats?
Thanks, Con, for coming in. Thanks,
Here you go.
Chop.
Hey, Hoosier,
Alright,
I
so
got something
calm
to
down.
tell you after he goes on live.
All right, so thanks for Bricks for Chris for the awesome super chat
$20.
earlier.
$20.
Yeah,
That's more than
Oh,
Nick
so,
makes
sweet
in a month.
Jesus.
That's more
Yeah.
than Nick makes in a month, people.
I know, right?
That's
That's more
gonna
than
pay
making a
my
month. So
salary.
I can feed my kids this month.
Yeah, his kids are gonna eat thanks to Bricks for Chris.
yeah.
Bricks
We're
for Chris.
gonna eat. We're gonna eat highly at
For
the,
just
at
the
the
price
dollar
of a
store.
cup of coffee a day, you can feed
We're
Nick's
eating
kids.
lobster tonight, boys.
Yes, tonight we're living off lobster.
For the price of just a cup of coffee a day, Nick's kids
Even
can
though
feed
Logan's
you.
allergic to shellfish, but you're gonna eat it anyway, son. All right,
Eat it up,
guys,
son.
well,
Eat it up, son. I'm gonna give you a whooping if you don't eat it up, son.
peanut butter and mayo. Yep,
$20
peanut butter and
worth
mayo for everyone.
$20 worth of peanut butter and mayo. Gross.
All right, guys. So yeah, like I said, thank you for tuning in, and as always, make sure to subscribe here on YouTube and hit that notification bell for any kind of new videos coming up. Also, make sure to go to Ghost Freaking Talking and subscribe there as well. All right, guys. As always, brick time.
Every time is
Family time.
Yeah, it's brick time. It's family time, and good evening.
Bye.